So hitting it with
real quick.
We could end up with a TPK, which is a total to kill, but I do strongly suggest some level of thinking outside of the box, because apparently this was specifically designed to challenge players. Robert picked us out of Pain in the Ass campaign.
Thanks,
It was $50. Come on.
Gotta go in.
Oh, we could have done the Lines of Pandelver, but Robert's already played through that.
Something fresh.
I still wonder. We still could. It's
Yeah.
just, I know a certain thing. I'd still let him have that choice.
Oh, you're gonna be cheese ball for that one.
That's what stopped me.
Yeah, we need a new one.
But okay. Let's see. So, do you guys want to start out already having met, or do you guys want to start out as not having met? Because that'll change how I set the scene for you guys.
I say already met.
Already met? Alright.
Okay, so the three of us have been traveling through the north for a while, and we've decided to take a nice stop at East Haven. It's been cold, winter's getting super harsh, food is scarce, so we needed a break. It took us a little while to get past the guards at East Haven. For some reason, they've locked down. We heard talks about murders and whatnot.
Shit.
Well,
When
I'm happy about it. I wish I was a part of it.
Now I'm thinking like, great, I'm a soldier fighter. We'll be like, just have
we do finally get through the customs officers, and as we go into the town, it's not an overly large town. So it doesn't take us long to find the town square, where there's a big collection of people. And
So many people.
let's see, my passive's 15.
My passive's 50.
Yours was 13, right? That should be high enough. So we all noticed that in the center of this big group of people, there's a dude that's been chained to a stake. And right as we're approaching, you see a lady standing on a pillar, wave her hand down just like that, and flaming arrows get shot into the pile of wood around the man. You notice he's wearing red robes. He looks kind of old, long gray beard, and he just says, "You'll all regret this." You don't hear him scream. Nothing. But you do see him get enveloped in flames. They spread supernaturally fast. I think, well, maybe it was just oil, but it also might have been magic.
They just shut up Decker Kane for no reason.
Can I roll an arcane?
Yeah.
That 20.
It does seem almost supernatural, but you didn't see anybody cast a spell. So if it is, it's interference from an outside source. It wasn't him casting a spell.
Is Arcana you could sense magic or some shit?
Identify spells and magic and stuff.
You,
Yeah.
Like you would be like, I knew what that was if you saw it.
Yeah.
Because it gets cast or something.
Or you might get a hint about it, like you might be like, "Oh, well, I don't know what spell it is, but that's necromancy." Or
That's definitely not magic. Or if it is, it's something else that.
but as you're looking on, how do you react to
I'm laughing.
your laughing?
And
I think I would just be standing there and probably observing, maybe seeing if there's about to be like a breakout, like a riot, or possibly see if we're just going to start shooting more people up. But I don't have insight. I wouldn't think like, oh, that's magic. I'd probably just be like,
You don't see anything like that. You do notice people seem to be pushing in closer towards the fire.
oh, like
And-
congregating towards it. Okay.
Yeah, and
is it cold?
it's very cold.
That's
We're in the
wrong.
middle of winter.
So they sacrificed this man so that everybody else can be warm.
And as you laugh, I go up to you and, "Steve,
What?
this isn't a funny thing.
It sure fucking is. I don't know why the hell you're not laughing.
Because this is a proceeding of law.
Yes. It's funny.
We need to work on it."
Are the so people are walking towards the fire?
They're walking towards it, not into it. They're getting as close as they can, and you see some of them will like almost cringe away and turn around, and then they try to go back towards it.
Can I try to intimidate people? Like,
Tell us what the fuck happened.
Intimidate them for what?
I was
'Cause you
just
can
thinking that like I
definitely
could, but I
intimidate
guess I'll like just yell at them, get away. I don't even know what I'm going to tell them to get away from because I don't even know fire. So
I'd like to walk up to one of the people and ask what the fuck's going on.
yeah, like figure out maybe question somebody.
Okay, so you're just gonna ask? Are you gonna try to intimidate them into giving more info, or what do you want to
I
do
don't
with
want
it?
to intimidate after that.
I'm gonna persuade.
Persuade somebody.
Are you going with them, or are you asking somebody else?
I think I'll go to ask my own person.
21.
Okay. And are you persuading? Just pure asking, intimidating? How do you want to ask them?
Shoot. I feel like intimidation is like an angry tactic, no? Like that would be.
It can be. It's definitely a more aggressive thing, but it doesn't necessarily have to lead to a fight.
Now I'm imagining my guy being like 6 foot, like 8.
6'8". Oh yes, very, very, very much human.
You can be.
I think I'll use intimidation and yeah, just ask him like, what's going on here? Like,
Roll a d20,
all right,
and then add your charisma.
6. Jeez, plus 12.
But no, plus 1.
Oh, 7.
And then you have your proficient in intimidation, so you also add your proficiency.
So 9.
So 9. So you're not
That's
overly
pretty low.
intimidating.
That's pretty.
You're shivering a little bit,
bit.
like it's still cold, and he's like, "You're clearly not from around here."
Oh man.
What did I get from
From your persuasion, it's you guys both completely passed. Nobody's withholding information, so you'll both get more or less the same information.
Okay.
What's going on here is that wizard Zan. He murdered some adventurers that helped us out a while back. During the time of giants when they attacked, they helped us out, and they ended up murdered right as he showed up. So justice has been served.
How would you exactly know it was him? I mean, it could have literally been anyone else or pure fucking coincidence. Though, I mean, I'm completely fine with his death.
The wizard showed up, they died, it was him.
Alright.
It's not how that works. Does he? Do I see anything important on him? Or
You
anything
see a
worth
group
of
of
value?
flames. You don't see.
No, not on him. I'm meaning on the person I'm talking
Roll a d20.
to. Nothing. I don't see shit.
There's nothing on him. He's common clothes. That's it.
Fuck.
Is there anything left over from like the dude who burned into flames?
Not that you can see right now, but the flames are still big. There might be once they die down.
Okay.
Do I see the officer that commanded those fire drills?
Yes, she's still up there. And in fact, as you're looking at her, the commoner you're talking to says, "Yeah, if you have more questions, seeing as you don't like our justice, you can take it up with her."
I'd like to flip the guy off and continue walking towards.
Are you sure?
Yes. 10.
And, one second, I have to find the commoner.
Yeah, he's trying to fucking attack me. It's not gonna
I don't have
hit
to
it.
find it. Yeah, your
Yeah.
AC's 18. He goes to swing at you, but he's had a couple of drinks. He goes to swing as you turn around, and his fist goes right behind your head. You might feel a little bit of wind go by. You're not even really aware that he tried to hit you, though, as he stumbles.
I'd still like to flip him off and then turn around and just sock him in the face.
For what? You don't know he
Can I
tried to hit
intimidate
you.
Robert and stop him?
Try.
Alright.
Roll it.
I'm gonna tell Robert, yeah, I don't think you should like try to fight this guy right now. Especially in front of that lady. I rolled
Is it
20 or what?
D20. That's up to you. You can set a DC for how hard it would be to convince you. 5 would be super easy. 10 would be moderate. 15
I
would
got
be
20.
difficult. 20
Oh,
would
it
be
doesn't
super
matter.
difficult.
You
That's
got a
up to you.
20. Well, he got a 20.
20 plus.
It's not a guaranteed success except on attacks.
I have so plus 1, plus 3.
Plus 3 if you're proficient. If
So
you're
23.
intimidating it.
Alright.
So is it 23, which would be very hard to.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Alright, so I stopped Robert from
Fine, fine.
Yeah. You see them about to, and you're like, hold up.
Fine.
As he's mid swing.
Do you want to fight all these people?
Yeah,
I
this,
do,
This
but-
could get us shot up by that lady, though. I think we should figure out maybe a little bit more
Just
before we get TDK, bro.
And so
We'll just walk up to her and fucking.
Or get as close as we can.
Yeah, I'm still
I
gonna
don't
flip the
even
guy
think-
off. In case
She's
he's
in a
on.
tower, right?
Hmm?
She was up in a tower?
No, she's up on the platform by us.
So on the platform. Okay.
Although she started to descend the platform.
Alright, we'll walk up to her, and as I'm still walking, I'm still gonna flip the guy off.
She noticed you flipping him off and. Excuse me, sir. What problems do you have with my citizen?
He's just being a dick. I'm just being a dick bag.
I don't know if that's proper etiquette for an outsider.
Does it look like I care?
She thumbed back at the flaming fire. You might want to.
I laughed at his death. That was fun. Thank you for the show.
Yes, so fun. I'm
You seem to.
Captain Arlagath.
Weird.
Who are
fucking
you
name.
three?
I'm Steve.
How high?
There's one. Jagral. Yes. And what do you have to do here in our lovely little town?
Here to look for work, considering. Also, the fact that we heard that there were murders going on since that asshole decided not to give me any more information because he seems to not have any. Are you guys even like tell people anything, or do you guys just do and then no question?
We have our own justice system. We have our ways, but those are pretty only to us.
Even though he
I don't need to be questioned by you, young man. But you said that you're interested in the murders you've been told about.
Yes.
And you said you're looking for work.
Yes.
She turns away from you. Hi, was it? You seem much more reasonable. Tell me, would you guys be interested in doing some work for the City Watch?
I think we can arrange something.
Fuck you for fucking looking away from me.
Robert, chill.
Who's Robert?
Steve, chill out.
Fuck you.
Fucking
Looking away from me.
John, what's the work? Well, you see, we've had some fishermen go missing recently.
Oh no, what'd he do? Probably drowned.
They're very experienced. I don't think they've drowned, but if you guys would be interested in looking for them, I mean, it would be a great help, and it would get you out of my town. She says as she looks at Steve.
I don't suspect anything as far as creatures.
Well, there have been sightings of white moose. Sorry, Kula, you're not our cat. There's been spottings of white moose. There's always winter wolves. It's possible frost giants cross paths with them. It's hard to say, but we've never had this kind of problem before. This was an experienced group of fishermen, you see.
Oh, then.
And these fishermen are just the fishermen that provide you with your normal food supply,
I don't.
or were they doing something else?
They're definitely, I mean, there's other fishermen that provide us with food as well, but there's some of the best knucklehead trout fishers that there are in the area. And they're really good at making scrimshaw, which is one of our primary exports here. It's made from the bones of the knucklehead that they fish.
And when did they go missing?
Just a few days ago. But it's not like them not to report in or come back. There's been no storms or anything. But I can show you where they set sail from, and if need be, I can give you guys a boat to borrow.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Thank you. Your charity is much appreciated.
Of course.
Thank you, Steve. Your charity is much appreciated.
That's just Steve's way of saying thank you.
Look up a thumb up your ass.
I do look at her and I go, charity. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about helping out, but
Better be getting
charity is a word that concerns me.
Well, I was just thinking more along the lines of if we find something, we don't tell her. But maybe there's nothing to find besides dead fishermen.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really authorized to make any kind of payments. I'm not that high up in the ranks. However,
Oh, so you're a fucking newbie. Got it.
the wizard did have 2 items. If you can find the fisherman for me, you can have your pick of one of them.
I try to persuade her that we get both.
You can try.
I'm gonna try to intimidate her for both.
Nat 20.
Oh,
I got a nat 20,
I
so
got
it works
7.
anyway.
Okay. So your intimidation doesn't work. She looks at you. She goes, "I did not expect that from you."
My
Hey,
persuasion
I'll
works,
try.
so.
You are making a valid point. Very well. If you can bring them back to me alive, I will allow you to have both of the magic items. If they are not alive, I will allow you to have one of the magic items.
I guess that's fair enough. Where were they last seen?
They went missing on Lake Dinshire. I said a few days, but actually, now that I think about it, it might be about a 10-day ago.
So
you're not gonna get both items for sure. Experienced fisherman for 10 days. Almost to get into life.
alright,
But,
just point us in the fucking direction.
Yes, please come with me in. So we travel. It's very slippery and slow going. But she takes us to a frozen lake, and there, sitting on top of the ice, is a group of different boats. Let's see what she'll give us. She says, "So you can have the rowboat there. It was the fisherman's side vessel. It makes sense that it'd be used for going after them.
It works.
Yeah, that'll work. Thank you.
If all you have to do is, I can't believe much further than this, but just walk that way. Carry the boat with you along the ice. Eventually, you'll reach water."
Okay. Do you have anything?
So, alright,
Okay, we just gotta pull this thing. All of it.
fine. Actually, she's only like a normal soldier, like, right? Like she's
Well, I mean, she's
not in terms of magic anyway.
yeah, no magic. She is definitely higher rank than a normal soldier, but no magic.
You're a fighter, so you have no magic. You're a Justicar with no flank magic.
Let's see. Move the boat. What about the ice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
I could get really angry with the ice.
Guess we're fucking calling this shit hard. I'm gonna insight check her and see though if she's actually telling the truth. I don't know shit. She could be fucking telling the truth for all I know. She could be lying.
How low did you roll?
7.
Something's fishy about her. You don't believe everything about what she's saying. There's something being left out.
Is there?
He's fucking lying.
Can I roll perception to try to see if there's like anything noticeable going on, like
You can, yeah.
around the scene?
Actually, with our passive perception, do we see any of
I rolled a 12. So that's what, 15?
Yeah.
So literally just your passive perception. Actually, it's my passive perception. You see anything with our passives?
Hmm?
Hitting mine's a 15, yours is a 15,
Mine's 13. That's low.
but you just rolled a 15, so
No, you don't really notice anything.
no footprints or scrapes across.
Nothing that's out of the ordinary. I mean, there is footprints, but
So
this is an area that gets trafficked.
You tried asking her something right now, or you could just tell that something's off based off your insight.
He thinks something is off based on this
Yeah,
insight,
but I rolled really fucking low.
So it is possible that he's thinking wrong.
Okay.
Because I do definitely do that where somebody's telling the truth and you roll something to see if it's true and you roll low, you might think that it's a lie.
Fucking lie. There's no
So I
way.
can't, but I wouldn't know that, right? So
Unless
like
you
I
use
can't use my
cipher as
intimidation.
well.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's telling you that it's a lie, you know that he thinks that.
So then I could.
But you could also do your own insight, or you can do an intimidation if you just want to take him at his word.
You know, try to intimidate her, Robert. See what's going on.
Your choice.
All right. I'm gonna intimidate her because I'm gonna be like, how come no one else has come up and helped you look for these fishermen for 10 days if, they're so experienced and they provide such, delicious trout? Why has no one already gone and looked for them? So I'm going to roll and see what happens. 20.
Holy shit.
You see, she looks very shaken, and she's like, "Look, I swear, I'm not lying to you guys. It's been hard to convince my higher ups that they need to go looking for them. They think that they just decided to go to a warmer place where they can fish easier, but I know that's not true. These men would not have abandoned our town. Please, I need your help."
All right, that seems pretty sincere.
I still think
I think we gotta go look for him. We at least gotta try.
fucking one.
You see me look back longingly at the town. There was a bed there.
You're fine.
You said he saw a bed?
A bed? Yes, in one of the taverns. I know it's there.
You're fine.
But it would have been so warm and soft. We've been traveling for so long.
I think I have like 5 feet of rope, 50 feet of rope in my bag. I can tie you up.
I light a torch and put it right next to you.
Oh, good. That's nice, right? Steve.
Just to singe off a few hairs.
I flip you off and say, "All right, lift the boat. Hyde, you stay by me."
Oh, come on.
And we all need to make strength checks.
Roll strength.
So it'll be the D20 plus whatever
14
your strength is.
plus.
And you can treat it as athletics if you have athletics.
Or I do have athletics.
So you can add your strength and proficiency.
Strength and proficiency.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
So I'm literally just fucking one-handing this shit.
So I can do 20 plus 2, 22 plus this?
No, when I say strength, it's the modifier, so the little number.
Oh, so just 3 plus 2 plus this?
Yeah.
So I can do 9. I have 19 then.
Okay. We're all playing strong enough. We lift the thing up and we start moving it around. I'm like, this isn't even heavy.
No, it's really not.
Nah, lightweight.
You seem to be struggling a little bit more.
No, I don't.
But as we're going, we also need to make dexterity checks.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh,
And you can do this as acrobatics if you have acrobatics.
I rolled a 6. I got acrobatics, so I can do the little.
The little number plus your proficiency.
All right, so I got 11. Oh no,
16.
Okay. I rolled, let's see, a 19 plus acrobatics is for me a plus 6, so 25. So I'm perfectly fine. I'm basically ice skating as we go. You fall down a couple of times.
I got a 16.
You kind of slip and slide. You don't quite fall down like Hyde does.
I didn't have my gruel. Sorry, guys.
Dumbass.
I'm hungry.
Fucking slipping and sliding. Can I roll acrobatics to see if I can do it gracefully while I'm doing it?
Yeah.
While I'm slipping? No, I look like a dumbass.
You're sitting there, whoa, almost dropped the boat.
Oh, I can try to do acrobatics.
If you want to, yeah.
If you gracefully fall.
18.
Fuck you.
Plus
So
3.
you look better falling than she does staying up.
Oh, shit.
Like, you almost go down and like almost cartwheel back up and grab it, just like, oh, that's a cool trick shot.
Fuck.
Hey, got it going. It's easy. Told you.
It takes us about an hour and a half or so of going across this ice, and eventually we do come across water.
Holy shit. It's
Finally.
And now here we do see scrape marks and spots where it looks like boats have launched off. There's been traffic here, and some of it looks recent, some of it looks like it's kind of old.
10 days old.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to say, although if you make a survival check, you might get a better idea.
Oh, I don't survive what you do.
At 20. Doesn't even
Once
matter.
It does.
Oh.
Nat 20 is only super important in combat.
22.
Okay. You think you spot one. You're not quite sure if it's 10 days, but it's clearly older than everything else. Snow has almost covered it over again.
That one. I still think the bitch is lying.
She's not lying.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm choking on artichoke.
Funny.
I
That's
now know
why.
why it's named that way.
Ironic.
She's not lying. Come on, Steve. Not everybody lies like us. I mean, like you.
Yeah, Steve.
I know you like to, bitch.
I would never lie. 8
8.
plus my deception of 6, 14.
No.
Fair enough. But if you're sure that's where they launched off from, let's go ahead and launch off from there.
Let's do that. Yeah, who's rowing this ship?
Who's rowing the boat?
Yes.
If nobody volunteers, Jagral will. The exercise will keep me warm.
Yeah, there you go. That's
What's
what we got.
Mush. Mush.
A song, Steve.
Come on, sing me a sea shanty.
Let's go.
Oh, hell no. Come on, Hyde, why don't you?
I don't
I'm
know.
doing a
I
persuasion.
told you I haven't had my Google day.
I'm doing a
If
persuasion.
either of you can come up with a sea shanty, you get inspiration.
24 persuasion.
24 persuasion.
Yeah, so you're persuaded.
Do I have
That's
to?
That's up to you.
Oh.
You can set the DC. So he rolled a 24. So to convince you, a 5 would be it was super easy. 10 would be moderate. 15 would be moderately difficult. 20 is hard. 25 is very hard. 30 is it's basically impossible. So you can decide what the DC was to convince you.
Okay, well, I'm going to say my DC is at. I'll go 15. So you.
I asked.
Alright. Well, since Jagral's rowing the boat. Alright.
Mush.
Let's see.
As he is thinking.
Channel your inner Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, for
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I guess I was a soldier, so I should know, like.
Yeah.
songs,
If you were a sailor, dude, this fucking fits so perfectly.
I know, I was just thinking that, like, if I would have picked Sailor over. Just start singing Yo Ho.
You totally can.
Yeah, you could.
Alright, fine. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Mush.
This lady sent us to go look for some fishermen. They are all dead.
Fuck
We're
you, they're
probably
not.
next. It's been more than 10 days. This boat is going to sink.
Yo.
Yo ho, ski flips everybody off.
Okay, you get inspiration.
Yes.
And that means at any point during this game, you can choose to roll with advantage.
So put 'em
What?
on.
The one that did.
And advantage is you get to roll 2 dice and pick the higher number. Or if you have disadvantage, which is the same but you pick the lower number, you can use that to cancel it out and get a flat roll.
Okay.
We go rowing. I get all into the music, going mush and the pauses. And eventually, we see something in the distance. We start going towards it, and there's a rowboat bobbing untethered in the water amidst some small ice floes. It's not far from like 80-foot high cliffs that abut from the shoreline. There's 4 cave mounts that dot the snowy cliffside. It looks like one of them to the south is at water level. The others are elevated 20 to 30 feet above frozen Lake Monroe. And there's actually wind coming from that direction, and it almost sounds like painful moaning.
Let's go over there, yeah.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't, but let's do it. What do you think, Chagall?
I want to laugh at the table.
Yeah, I mean, we should at least check out the boat, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll perception.
I will also roll.
21. Oh, hi, Odin.
19.
Put your cross here.
22.
Okay. I guess I can too, just to see.
3.
I mean, even with that, I still get an 8. But
Chagall's busy rolling.
yeah, I'm busy rowing and jamming out to the
He
music.
just, yeah.
I'm headbanging to Yo Ho.
The whole time we're going on.
But you guys both notice flapping. And you hear it just in time to look up. There's 2... Is that a bird? No, that's a harpy. No, that's 2 harpies.
Oh, shit.
Steve.
How far away are they?
I'm about 50 feet.
So I'd have disadvantage if I threw a javelin.
We got crossbows and
Yes.
and longbows.
But the crossbow will do it. But
Oh, yeah.
I got a light crossbow.
Oh.
Or a longbow.
I have a sling, so
Oh, you don't even have a... Oh, yeah, sure.
I do have a shield.
my sling is not going to hit them normally.
I'll try to fucking throw a gavel.
I'm gonna use my light crossbow.
Alright, roll a d20.
Yeah, both of you can do d20s.
And mine's at disadvantage, right? 'Cause
Yes.
And where am I going for this?
So if you're attacking, it's the d20 plus whatever your attack bonus is.
Okay. So
19!
16.
19 and
Hello.
16.
Yeah.
That's all right. You're both going to hit. So do you want to hit Harpy 1 or 2?
Hit one, I can hit two.
You want to go for separate ones? You think we should?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll go 1.
I'll go two.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Roll a 1d6.
5.
Plus
So
3.
8.
Five.
Okay. You both launch your attacks, and the Harpies immediately notice this, of course, as they both get knocked with arrows.
What's up, motherfuckers?
And so now we all need to roll initiative.
Roll a d20.
15.
15 plus your initiative.
18.
So we both rolled in without a d2. But what's your dex? Oh wait, your dex modifier is higher, so you're gonna
Plus 3.
Take it. I have a +1. I have a 13 in dex.
17 plus 4, I get a 21.
Fuck you. You rolled so well, man. Look at this motherfucker's character sheet in his monitor.
Yeah, I rolled phenomenally well when I made my character.
Wow.
That's why I said I got super lucky with the one die.
Did you good?
Okay, Harpies on page 20.
Shit. We're gonna kick the shit out of these Harpies.
Oh yeah. Fire on this.
I don't know if we're gonna rock the song, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit first. But...
Okay, so it's gonna go my character, Tide, the Harpies, and then
I'm
Steve.
last. Even though I rolled the same as you, because you have a
I got
higher
more dexterity.
fucking dex.
Me man,
I'm
me
last.
fight.
You're a fucking soldier. I'm a charlatan.
Oh, didn't you stay down?
Vote him down.
But okay.
Good boy.
My turn's gonna be spent
Good boy.
dropping the oars, standing up, and drawing out my rapier.
Okay.
There's not much more I can do than that. So
Your turn.
All right. I am going to.
How far away? They're still 50 feet, right?
50 feet.
That's going to take their movement in order to try to get up to us. What is their movement?
You don't know. Have you
I'm gonna
encountered
read-
Harpies?
I'm gonna reload, and
It wouldn't make
Shoot.
sense for me to.
Harpy 1 again.
You would.
Try to shoot Harpy 1 again.
You definitely can.
Okay. So I just
Roll.
roll another d20.
Yeah. You're not
Really?
hitting, bro.
I am sluggish. I'm too tired.
You go to shoot and you see the Harpy immediately drop down, dodge the bolt,
Shit.
Now
starts
it's the
making a
Harpies.
beeline for us.
It's not good.
So Harpies' turn. What the fuck is their initiative?
How about yours?
Obviously, everyone here is above mine.
We got sync.
I'm meaning as terms of my initiative is a +1. Yours is a
Oh,
+3.
my God. Whoopsie.
What, a fucking +5? Since they are flight. Could win within our contract. Say
Oh, I said I got a phone number.
goodbye. Come here.
Get over here.
So I think you can get tired from flying. And they just nerfed the contract.
Really?
Apparently they were really fucking good. I've never used them personally.
Okay. One of the Harpies dives right towards us and closes 40 feet of distance.
Holy crap.
So it's right next to us.
That's
The
its
other
speed.
one has stayed back and it begins to sing a luring song. We all need to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh. I have no reason.
So So for that, you'll
8.
do whatever you rolled plus whatever your wisdom is. And if
9.
you're proficient, you can add your proficiency. But I
19.
don't think you are.
I have 9.
Well, fuck, I'm the only one that is not lured.
Steve is fine. You and I happen to think that music is really
So
beautiful.
beautiful. Let's go over there.
On our turns, we're jumping off the boat to go towards the harpy.
Hey, dumbasses!
Oh no.
What the fuck are you doing?
Now, if we take damage from anything other than the harpy singing to us, we can re-roll our save,
Okay.
and we can also repeat it at the end of each of our turns.
Okay.
But as of now, our entire goal
Robbie,
is
better
into
kill
the
this.
water.
Now the guy got close to us by 40 feet, which means he's only 10 feet away from me.
Yes. There is a harpy right by us. It's just 10 feet off the side of the boat.
I'm gonna walk to
I
the
mean,
boat.
you're still on the boat,
Yeah.
so
I'm gonna walk up that 10 feet.
it's off to the side on the water. You
Oh,
have to jump
shit.
into water.
I'm not gonna jump in the water. What the fuck? I'll sink. So that the harpy that's farther away has its mouth open, right? While it's singing.
Yes.
I'd like to shove a javelin down its fucking throat.
You could try, but it's still 50 feet, so you've got disadvantage.
Nineteen.
You can hit.
Fuck yeah. Shoving a javelin down this bitch's throat.
So we're gonna just come out of the comatose in the middle of the water.
No, it says nothing
Okay.
about it
I'll stop
interrupting the
it.
song.
Oh, okay.
7.
7 damage?
Fucking shove a fucking javelin down throat. Shut the fuck up.
So you throw it. It definitely hits her. It doesn't go down the throat.
Fine.
So she's still singing. But you did get to hit her.
You need to stop her.
And since I still have some movement left, I'll move back. I'll move back as far as I can without getting off the boat.
It's still a boat, so you've only got about 10 feet in either direction.
I'll move back.
Okay, you're at the back tip of the boat. We're at the other end about to jump off. It's like, bye.
Yeah.
I tried. So that brings us back to the top. So
That's you.
I immediately jump off the side of the boat. And
You have to make a fucking deck save, don't you? Because you're wearing heavy ass armor.
no, I'm wearing studded
Oh
boots.
yeah, that's right. I'm the one wearing heavy.
14 with athletics is an 18. I swim fine, so it is icy water. So I'm not going to be swimming my full speed. So I'll get to move 20 feet out into the water.
All right, and I'm also about to jump off. So.
Before you do, I have to roll my save.
Oh, whoops.
Let's see if I can succeed.
15.
Yes.
You.
So I get 20 feet out into the water, and then the cold just shocked me. What the fuck?
You hear
So
me.
cold, that warm bed. I look back.
What the fuck? You hear me literally telling me, "Wake the fuck up."
And that's the end of my turn, because that saves at the end. So now it's your turn.
All right, now I'm about to jump off. So I do the same thing. I can turn around, give Steve a nice wave. So that concert over there, and I guess I have to throw and see if I can swim or not. Right?
Yes, D20 plus your athletics.
You can't swim for shit.
Three
He's over here.
plus my athletics is
Yes.
plus 3, so 6.
7, 8.
Okay. So you jump
8.
off. You do just good enough. You're not sinking, but you're
Okay.
not making any headway. You're right next to the boat.
I'm just treading water right there. Okay.
Yeah.
And then do I need to throw a save as well?
Yes.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, you can throw a wisdom save just like before.
3. You're
Plus
still
4.
charmed.
All right. So then I'm still just floating, treading water.
You're doing better with the cold than I am. You're still focused on that music.
I'm just like, I'm ready. I'm trying to be over there.
Dumbass, wake up.
The heartbeat closest to the boat is going to immediately go towards Robert.
Come here, motherfucker.
It squawks at you.
9? Is that a 9 or a 6? No, it's 6.
It'll miss.
Okay.
And
My AC is 18. So
yeah, both attacks misses. It goes at you. Goes to hit you with a club. You weave right out of the way, and it goes over, and it turns around to claw, but you again gone to the side.
Dominoes. And I
The
flip
other
them off
harpy-
while I'm doing it.
The other harpy drops down towards the water. It's still 50 feet off to the side of the boat, but drops down to right above the water and continues singing, luring us in.
Do I have to make another save?
No.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Okay.
So you've got one harpy right next to you that's
I'm
trying to
stabbing him.
kill you.
I'm stabbing him. Immediately swinging with my fucking longsword, and I'm gonna fucking dual hand that shit.
Okay.
So I
It's a
do a
D10.
D10 if I hit.
Robert doesn't care about us.
No, he just wants to kill the harpies, I guess. I'm fine.
18, 19,
He's
21.
forgotten about the mission. He's just
Fuck yeah,
harpies.
D10. 9.
9, and that's the closer one. Okay. You swing up, and you definitely put a deep gash into its side. It squawks at you.
Fuck you, bitch.
Is there anything else you do?
I flipped him off.
Always
Of course you
20
do.
on flipping off, yeah.
It tries to bite your finger off.
I hope that happens. Rob must get his finger off.
You can't get me.
On my turn, I immediately begin swimming back towards the boat. And as I do, hide, snap out of it. And I go to slap you as I'm trying to pull myself up on the boat.
19. So he definitely hits.
Yeah, 19 plus my strength to hit.
Mm-hmm. And
So-
my thing was 15, right? Or whatever.
Your AC, whatever your AC is.
Oh, I didn't anything.
You see, you're wearing
What are
Leather armor.
leather armor?
11 plus your dex. So 11 plus 3.
14.
14. I'm surprised you picked leather armor.
I was gonna deal with the chain, but you guys kept scaring me out of it with the saying I'll be fat and noisy. It sounds like it doesn't matter because I'm rolling around and dropping boats.
Yeah.
But so I do hit you. You take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
So
So then my
now
helper
you're
is a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because you've taken damage, let's see.
You're now out of the fucking swarm.
Let's see, so-
shit. Man, you can join
So
me
you
in
can-
flipping them off.
You can roll your save again.
Sweet.
Fucking make it this time.
I know. Come on. 4. Yeah, we're leveling up. Nope.
Nope.
So,
So-
I'm still, you slap my ass and I lose a point of health. I'm still like, music, music. I'm going to the music.
After
You are.
singing.
Am I still in the water too?
Yeah.
You are, yeah. I'm crawling up onto the boat, but I'm
You
still
try to
half
save
in.
me, you couldn't.
And so it's your turn. So
You have to go closer.
All right.
yeah, roll an athletics check to see if you can make any headway swimming.
6
9.
plus
That's a 9.
9.
No, if you're still just kind of treading water.
Okay. Am I farther away from the boat at all?
No.
No, you're still right there.
Still
You've
like
mostly been
battling?
stopped by me trying to pull you on. I'm like, no, hide.
Yeah. It's like, no, music.
And now you can save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Come on.
Hopefully.
We'll see if I can snap myself out of it.
5.
Oh.
3, 4, 5, bro.
Do you want a different D20?
Yeah, maybe.
I think yours might be cursed.
Here's 20. You want me to do it again?
You can, yeah.
19.
19,
Okay.
yeah.
See,
It
this
was
one's-
literally just
it
a
was
fucking
that nice.
D20. I rolled a 20.
But so you snap out of it,
Okay.
and you don't have any turn left because it's at the end of your turn. But you're no longer going towards the music, and you're immune.
All right, so I'm just chilling in the water now. Now I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
care
you got
about that
me
music.
pulling on you. I'm like, come on,
I'm
and
like, hey, oh, all right.
you're like, fuck, it's cold.
Smart. Cool. Just who threw me in here?
My nuts are ascending to my rib cage.
It's the harpy's turn now.
Yes.
Is that bitch gonna try to fucking attack me again?
Oh yeah.
17 hits.
She's trying to bite your finger off,
Fuck.
and on the second attack,
Yes.
that one will miss. But she does definitely take a good swipe at your finger. And 2d4 plus 1. 4, 3, 7 plus 1. You take 8 damage as she
Holy
chomps down
shit.
on your
Yo,
pigeon.
Robert, you get lit.
She was super offended at your middle finger. She understood what that meant.
Steve, you okay?
I'm at 6. Like,
No, Steve.
fuck. That hurt.
It's dangling.
Oh,
Oh.
good thing I have another one.
Why is that the first thing you do? When it just got bit off.
You know I do it real too.
I need more salt.
I can get you more
Salt,
salt.
please.
I am fucking closer.
Okay.
Where's the other
Yeah, that's like 6 of them now, and every time I'm like, it's not salty enough.
Here,
But okay,
salt.
thank you. Do you want more salt also?
You're good. Yeah, go for it. I do not think I'm good on it.
But okay, the other one spends its movement getting closer to us. It's
Okay.
pissed off that we're not paying attention to its music anymore. It's like, I thought you wanted a fucking encore.
I'm just like, that shit sucks. Last year.
The last year's
Get some new,
news.
yeah, get some new stuff. New content.
She holds up her hand and repeats the gesture.
Here.
Can I get my ass on the boat?
It's my turn.
It's his turn, but
Okay, not yet. I'm still shivering.
Here, this is what you get for fucking hitting my finger, dickhead. Not 20.
nat 20. Do you want to try to confirm the crit? Or
I'm
do you
going to
want...
fucking try to confirm. You know, you know how much damage I can do. Holy shit. So as long as I hit, right?
Yes, as long as you hit, it counts as a confirmed and it'll be max.
19.
Okay, so your second dice is max. Your first die you still have to roll.
Okay, and I'm hitting with a dual ended longsword.
Oh, and in case you don't know, the way that works is when you roll a nat 20, it's an automatic crit, so you double your damage dice.
Okay.
And using the rule from the book that I'm writing, if you roll a second d20 to verify that you hit the creature, you can get maximum damage.
12.
Or if you don't hit, you don't get the extra damage.
Okay.
12.
12, so you rolled shit on your actual roll. Did you include your strength?
I don't think so.
Because it's 10 plus whatever you rolled and then plus your strength.
So 18.
18. Okay. That's at least a good juicy chunk of damage.
Yeah, and then my second one's max, right? So
The second die was max. That's where the plus 10 came from.
18.
You swing. You manage to take off one of its arms.
That's what you get for attacking my fucking finger,
Steve's
bitch.
just chilling in the boat with the middle finger hanging off, swinging. I remember water swimming.
Roll a perception real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Perception?
Yeah.
19.
As the hand goes sinking into the water, you notice that there's a middle finger up on it.
Yes.
The last thing it did with that hand was flip you off.
Fuck you.
A
Fucking
literal
pick up-
harpy flipping you off.
I'll pick up its arm and use it to stone your arm.
Okay.
See, now you're flipping yourself off.
I'm going to pull myself into the boat and then make an athletics check to pull you into the boat, unless you're going to resist. You can.
13.
13 plus an athletics, which is 4, so a 17. That should be more than. You're not overly obese, right?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna be 6'3",
6'3", all heavy.
185.
Okay, yeah, that should be doable for me. So I pull you up into the boat, and then as I pull you up, you feel something burning on your hand.
Mm.
And if you look at it, you'll see a seal.
Oh, shoot, I'm in the black spot, dude.
But so with that, you can add 1d4 to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw when you roll. It's only good for once.
Okay, so I can use that little seal on my hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all I can do with my turn.
Okay.
It's a-
So I'm back in the boat.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm
Now the harpy that's literally right in front
It's
of
in front
us.
of
by the
us?
way.
Yeah, I'm about to say, so right here.
He's almost fucking dead.
alright. I'm going to whip out my short swords and try to do an athletics stab and just like piece him up. Come out of the water, snap out of it, and just fuck the
Stab
shit
him.
up.
Shit.
So I guess I gotta roll this d20 first to do an attack. Or...
Yes.
Okay.
I know, because you're dual wielding, you'll have to roll it once for your first attack and then once for the second.
15
15, so
plus.
the first one more like
Do I do this? Strength or dex?
You do your attack bonus from your weapon.
Oh,
So your 10 ones.
so 5. So for 20 for the first one.
30, 20 for the first. 12 plus
17.
5. Yeah.
So it's
So both are
27.
gonna hit.
Okay, now I get a d6 to do damage.
Roll 2d6s. Because you're attacking with 2 ones. 6 plus 5.
11. So I got 6 plus 3 is 9, and then 8. So 8 and 9.
Okay.
So 17.
You come up behind it with your two swords and immediately slash up, remove its wings, and as it goes, slash again and remove its head.
Oh,
God.
oh damn, bro.
There's just chunks of harpy falling.
And I'm like, yo ho, I'm back. I'm like, my music's better.
You're finally fucking awake.
Sorry.
Good
Now,
thing
do you want to move or do anything
Okay,
else?
now I think.
You can't attack again to that much.
Well, they're both dead, aren't they?
Well,
No,
only
one is
Oh,
alive.
one's still alive now?
Yeah.
Where's the other one?
He's like, what, 10 feet away?
Yeah, the other one's off to the side of the boat 10 feet and it's got an oh shit look on its face.
I am gonna. Can I do an intimidating roll and try to like
Okay.
yell at it or just something? Like I got blood all over it. I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
All right.
And you can do it with advantage because of the fact that you
I
just
just killed the
destroyed
other one.
the
I
other
just
one.
beat the shit out of the athletic. Oh no! 6.
you get advantage. So
So
roll
you
it again.
can roll it again and take the higher number.
Why are you rolling the shitty one that always gets you
Oh,
lower
I
and
didn't even
lower?
recognize that. That's
You
fine.
dumbass.
Oh, so nothing,
Yeah.
and it doesn't.
6 plus whatever your intimidation is. So if you're proficient, it'll be
Plus
charisma.
1.
And then is it bubbled in?
Yeah.
So
So
plus 1
plus 3. So 9.
So 9.
Believe it or not,
Oh.
as soon as you scream at it, it flaps back and takes off.
All right.
well, it's still trying to take off, right? That's its action. That's what it's
I mean,
trying
it's its turn, so
Are you gonna try to?
he's gonna try to murder it, but
Yep.
it's got 40 feet of movement and then it action dashes to move another 40 feet.
Oh,
So it's now
it's
90
cute, ready
feet
to
away.
go.
I'm trying. Throwing a fucking javelin.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah, didn't you already use one?
I used 3.
So you have 2 left.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
11.
And 6 health.
You have disadvantage.
1. Fuck. I literally just.
Well, you
You
now
go to
have
throw
one
it, you
jam.
clip your ear as you go to
Fuck.
toss it,
Bruh.
Shit.
and you'll take a point of damage
Steve, your ear. And
as
your
you have a
finger.
new piercing.
Yeah.
And you've lost your javelin.
Shit.
You have 1 left.
Fine, let's buy more. Buy more in a merchant, whatever.
I look at it, I look at you, I go, not worth it.
Fucking stab you.
Like, we were going that way anyway.
Yeah.
Do you do anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Steve and be like, "What the fuck, Steve? I just scared it off. Stop trying to get it back. We almost died."
I almost died.
To be fair, we almost drowned and froze to death.
That's because you both are fucking dumbasses and literally
Hey,
listened
that
to
music
it
was good.
song.
I don't know how you can't hear that.
Like, no, it was shit. You literally should have fucking listened.
Steve, how do you not understand this? There are icicles on my testicles.
I'm glad for you, but like, get the fuck over it. You're the one that jumped into the water.
We're
And you
supposed to be
didn't
finding
stop us.
dead
What
fish.
kind of friend are you?
I never said I was.
But he's right. We need the fishermen, and it's so cold, that warm bed. The faster we find the fishermen, the faster we can get back to the tavern.
Faster you can go flip people off.
I will take you up on. Alright, let's go find out wherever that fucking pain warning was.
So I grab the oars, and I go, which cave do we want to go to? The one at water level, or do we want to go to one of the ones that's further up the cliff?
We've been in fucking water all fucking day. Let's go up
Let's
on
go
the
up
land.
that cliff, dude. I'm done with water as well.
Okay, so there are 2 caves that are 30 feet up an ice cliff, and 1 cave that is 20 feet up an ice cliff.
I'm going up to 20.
I think we should take the 20 just to start. Yeah. Save some
Okay.
energy.
So you direct us on where you want us to go, and I start rowing. I'm like, okay, this is warming me up. So cold.
Pussy.
More sea shit.
And we get there, dock the boat, look up, and it's actually going to be pretty easy to climb. There's almost like handholds and footholds all the way up.
Perfect.
Somebody's been, yeah.
So we climb up, and we will end up there. Okay. We end up in a cave. It's very dark.
None of us have dark vision.
I have dark vision, so I can see.
I can't see.
Here we go.
I'm lighting a torch.
Here we go. Let's see.
Says the person I can't take hold.
Is there a torch in the
Pussy.
dungeon pack?
Yeah.
There should be,
Alright,
yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my torch out too.
Okay. So you each have, what is it? I think it's 15 feet of light around you.
Yeah.
So you can see about 15 feet around you.
Hooray. We can see.
And we should each roll perception checks.
Our passive isn't going to be good enough.
Well, it will be eventually, but I want to see if we notice it
I got a
before
D20.
eventually.
20.
20.
Okay. So there's a very, I don't know.
Even though you're the one with
I
dark
have
vision.
icicles in my nose. But
He's too worried about his one bed.
what you guys notice is it smells very musty in here, like an animal.
Now, do an
And
nature
bear.
check.
And you actually hear, is that panting?
Oh, shit.
So there was wolves. It's a wolves, Robert. Steve.
Fucking
And
Whoa.
I'm starting to walk forward. Is anybody gonna tell me, hey, wait, there's something in here?
I'm gonna keep
I'm gonna try to stop you.
Okay.
Maybe just use like reach my arm out and be like, yo, hold up.
Okay, I look at you. and what?
And be like, I think there's something going on. I think I hear something. Can I use my perception? I have to do a roll.
persuasion.
Oh, I don't have persuasion. I just have
Persuasion is
intimidation.
convince me. What are
Alright.
you?
Well, I think I'll.
What are you
intimidate
wanting to roll for?
He's gonna intimidate.
I'm trying to get you to like not go over there.
Oh, you don't have to roll it. I
Oh,
immediately
okay.
stopped when you
All right.
told me to.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm compliant.
okay.
Unlike me.
Nobody else has anything that we can use.
Can I do a
Um,
nature check to see if I know what that thing is?
You can do a nature check to see what some of the possibilities are. Without having more information, you wouldn't be able to identify it exactly.
20.
Okay, so you start going over the things in your head for what might live here. You're like winter wolves, dire wolves, snow leopards, ice bears.
Well, shit. Well, as long as they understand me flipping them off, it's fine.
They're animals. They're probably not going to.
That's unfortunate.
You're trying to think. There might also possibly be wild dogs,
I mean, we did just see harpies. There could be some.
walruses.
I kind of want to throw a torch.
You want to throw a torch?
Yeah. We have 10 of them in the pack, so.
Can I roll for stealth?
If you want to. I would do it before he throws his
Better
torch.
be
what I'm
safe.
I'm not stealthy at all.
Alright,
Since
I'm
I
about
have
to throw this
disadvantage
shit
on
as hard as I
stealth.
can, dude.
Okay.
7.
Could I tell you guys to like get ready to get into the boat?
Well, we have to go down a 20-foot cliff to get into the boat.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw this.
So we can be
Torch.
prepared to run.
Yeah,
No,
ready.
throw it.
How far into the cave do you go before you throw it? We're still in like the first 10 feet of it.
We know how deep it is. We don't.
No.
No idea.
I'm gonna, from where we're standing, I'm just gonna toss that
Okay.
as far as I can. So
As far as you can. Okay.
yeah.
Pretty straight. You can probably hit
Okay.
a decent ways. Make a strength check real quick.
Okay.
And I think you have athletics, so you
I
can
have
add
both
proficiency.
athletic and saving throws and strength.
Okay. So go ahead and add the proficiency and the modifier. So plus 3.
So I got
17.
19. What is that? Give me proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
19.
Yeah, 19. Yeah.
Because it's 3 plus
Yeah. And then plus so 5.
If you want to make it easier, you can write down what your bonus is on the ones that you filled out. That's what I do on mine.
I don't.
So,
because I recommend
put a bonus on.
Any of the ones that you bubbled in, but whatever the
So it's
stat
always
is plus the proficiency.
some plus 5.
Plus 5 smoke, please.
Yeah.
For any of the ones that are bubbled, or
No,
If it has
it'll
plus
depend
3?
on the number. So plus 3, plus 2. So that one's going to be plus 5 also.
Oh, I see 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then this would be like. That would be
plus 2
So
is
1 plus 2,
three.
so 3.
same thing.
There you go.
Okay.
And if you're lucky, like Robert almost was, you can have negative modifiers.
So I would do. Then would it be 19 then? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
14. All right, cool. So yeah, I got a 19 on that.
So you throw it all the way in, and let's each roll a perception check. You can have advantage because you're the one that threw the torch.
Okay. I got 4.
I got an 18. And you can roll one more.
19. Yeah, you can
Or
roll
is 4 the higher of the 2 rolls?
I didn't roll more.
Okay.
4 is the higher. So I got 7.
16.
Okay, so you don't see it. You're so focused on watching the torch, you don't see the stuff in the light around it.
Okay.
We both notice that's a big ass wolf. That's at least a dire wolf.
Oh.
Let's see if he even notices.
It's looking at us.
Oh, I mean him.
No, as soon as I see it, I'm like,
Did you guys see how far I threw that?
as soon as I see it, I say, I did, right up to the dire wolf.
What? No. Okay.
Well, the big ass wolf.
Yeah, for real.
I'm like, so,
Whose turn is it? Is it still mine or is it one's now?
you haven't done anything, so you can still, I mean, technically we're out of initiative, so we can all say what we want to do.
Okay.
I know I will say, did anybody else notice it looked really skinny?
Oh,
So it's
we
been
can overpower it.
starved. That's not the issue. It's starved. It wants food. Where it's dinner.
Ah. Hungry asshole.
And we only see one, right?
Yes, that's all we saw was one.
We should try to like overpower it and tie its legs up and cook it. So we
Well,
have.
do you have do you have animal handling?
Well, animal handling would be convincing, and you don't need that to tie it up. Unless you're trying to get it to let you tie it up.
No, I don't. Animal
Well, you have it. It's just not. You're not proficient in it.
I'm like, so, I think it's about to charge. What do we want to do, guys?
handling.
Come here, Odin. I'll put you on the bed.
And I'll roll another stealth.
No.
5.
You already tried stealthing, and it's looking at you.
I'm gonna pull out my light crossbow and shoot it right between the eyeballs.
Okay.
But do I even see it though? I can't now because you guys were all talking about it, right?
I pointed it out to you, yeah.
Already a javelin.
All right, so yeah, I think I'll try to shoot
So
it.
Your last one.
Yeah.
You want to throw your javelin
My
first?
line. No, wait. I'm readying it. So if it moves, I'm throwing it.
All right, so then I gotta roll.
As soon if it's moving towards us,
Oh, this is the
7 plus your. It would be dex, right, for a crossbow?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's your dex.
So 3,
So
so 10.
yes.
So 10 is your total to hit. You don't miss. It bounces off the rocks. Short. Just a little short of it.
Shit.
Is it trying
It's
to charge?
Immediately starts to growl. And let's see if it does charge.
Charge or does it run?
It immediately charges right at us.
All right. Well, my javelin's ready.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
17. 21.
That's a hit.
So 1d6. 8.
You throw a javelin, and it does definitely scrape along its side, and you hear it howl, and it charges directly for you.
Run, bitch!
Oh, it is running, just not the way you want it to.
Run away!
I need to work on my swords.
Before we do initiative, can I try to intimidate it?
Not
Can we
before
try to
initiative,
intimidate
you already-
together and like combine? Can you ever do that? Like try to combine?
Yeah, it gives you advantage on it. However, he can't before it because you guys already both attacked it.
And we haven't talked, so it's not like we're gonna talk in battle.
I mean, you could, but
Yeah.
I just say fuck you.
technically each round is supposed to be 6 seconds, not real life
It's
time,
supposed
but
to be
in the
fast.
game is
Oh, I see. So you have to think about it like that, like it's happening.
yeah.
very
Like how much
fast-paced.
can you actually say in 6 seconds?
Yeah.
Well, at least you can say a line in about 6 seconds.
You can. I didn't ready anything because I was waiting for directions that I saw attacks, but I didn't have anything ready for it. So let's see. I've got them pulled up here, so we can each roll our initiative.
2.
6.
9.
18.
Fuck you. You have 18 plus your initiative. 21.
21.
I got a 9.
How many times? You can only roll twice once? Or like, unless you have like a save or something?
Advantage.
you have advantage?
Like with the inspiration, it's going to be just a one-time use.
Okay.
You still have the plus 1d4 on something. It doesn't count towards initiative, but on
Plus 1d4. Okay.
attack rolls,
Save
proficiency, or save throws, it's good for one of them. I rolled a 6, so I rolled 4 of them.
I rolled a 9, so I rolled pretty bad. You have another 6.
No, 6 was my total. I rolled a 2 for me.
Oh.
6 plus 2 is an 8. So it gets an 8.
So I'm first. Oh, no, he's first, then it's me.
Yeah.
Fucking 21. Well, fuck you.
Roll.
But okay. So you're first, Alex, so you can decide what you want to do. If you want to try to run or intimidate it, or
Do I need to? Are we? How close are we to like the cliff?
it's only about 5 feet behind us.
So we really can't do it.
And it's a 20-foot drop.
Big ass wolf. I can't pick him up and throw his ass off the cliff.
I mean,
Is
Probably
he bigger
not.
than me? Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's bigger.
you'd have to make a strength
Standing
check at
up.
disadvantage.
I mean, as tall as you are, standing up, you'd
It's
probably
taller than
eat
me
in
still.
with your head.
Oh shit. Okay, so I think
Fucking go fucking double way.
I think I'm going to take my short swords, both of them out again, and I want to try to do another athletic or acrobatics.
in acrobatics, are you gonna fucking do a front flip and just fucking try to cut
Well,
that
since
thing?
no, like I'm thinking because I'm by the cliff, like maybe jump over it and like kick his ass, and
Oh,
then stab him at the same time, some shit.
The cliff is behind you and he's in front of you.
so you're gonna have to front flip over.
So I just
it.
need to kick him straight. If he's like,
To get him to go over the cliff, you'd have to like jump out of his way as he charges at you.
Well, he's gonna try to front. He's
so then
doing
like maybe do
acrobatics
something
front
like that,
flip.
like in acrobatics, like while
Just
he's
flip
charging,
behind him, and
flip
then
behind his ass, kick him.
you could,
All right.
but that means you'd have to ready your action for when he gets close.
Oh,
But
he-
keep in
he's
mind
already
he's charging
charging.
as Steve.
Oh, so then I have to like.
I'm-
order
I mean,
or
you can
intimidate.
still
I
try
could
to-
try to intimidate him, right? And you're ready as well, or no?
You could intimidate would be to try
Like a
to like
shout?
stop him or keep him from coming towards you. You could try to persuade him to attack you instead, or you can
Can I
stick
try to
with
stab
the-
him in the head while he's charging at Steve?
Oh yeah,
I'll try to
definitely.
do that.
Or you can wait to jump behind him and kick him, and probably Steve also over the cliff.
Yeah, I'll try to just save him. I'm not gonna try to kick both of the homies off the cliff.
No, come on, kick me off. I'll be able to fucking impale him as we're walking.
Yeah, and then that's it for you. You have to sit and watch.
So you do have options. It just depends on how much you like Steve.
Yeah, so
Your character probably doesn't like me.
sword probably does more damage than crossbow.
Yes.
Um,
In theory, yes.
yeah, especially because you can attack twice with your sword.
Yeah, so I'll do the swords, and I guess I'll just run at him full force. Like as he's running distracted at Steve, I'm gonna just charge straight for
Okay.
him.
So you're gonna ready your attack roll when he gets
Yeah,
in
already
close?
my attack.
So you'll make your attack roll as soon as he gets in.
Okay.
So
I can-
Robert, what do you do while he's getting ready to charge him?
I'll sit there and I'll wait and I'll have my fucking sword directly just pointed, just waiting for him to get close. And as soon as he does, I'll do like a fucking jab motion into its fucking mouth. Fuck you. So I'll just
Okay.
ready them.
I got butter on it.
It's okay.
Sorry, I got a little bit on the
So
It's all right. That's the nature of artichoke.
It's bound to happen.
I have a ready action as well.
Okay, so then it's the wolf's turn, so he's going to charge in. So as he gets in close, you can make your attack.
Do I also make mine?
You can, but he'll go first since he's ready first.
2.
Sorry, Steve.
Do you still have inspiration?
Yeah, he does.
So you can choose to re-roll it if you want
Oh, you
to.
also get a D4.
And you can add a d4 if you want to. You
Alright,
don't have
so
to use
I'm
them.
gonna use the inspiration right now, and if I get a
Okay.
shit ass roll, I'm gonna do the D4. 14 plus
3, right?
what is it? The acrobatics?
Oh, wait.
It's your attack bonus.
So
by your
5,
weapons.
so 19.
yeah, you hit it.
Okay, and
So
then I
you'll hit.
roll a D6 now.
D6 plus your attack modifier, which is a 3.
6.
9.
Something.
So 9, and since you have 2 weapons, you get to attack again.
So
So I can do this again.
3.
Shy.
Can't roll again.
Oh, not this one.
No, it's the d20 to see if you hit, and then if
Oh.
you miss,
Oh, so I don't.
so
roll
you
that.
didn't hit him.
Yeah.
Your first one hit, but the second one just kind of, he jumped aside because of your attack.
And it's my turn since he rushed right at me. Dumbass. 20.
Okay, that'll
Can I
hit.
convert?
If you want to, sure.
5.
No extra damage for you,
That's fine.
but you still get your base damage.
So with that, you can just confirm every hit.
Critical hits.
Critical hits. Guys.
So, because when you get a critical, you get to double your dice.
and a critical would be how much?
A nat 20.
Okay.
And so, like, for your sword, it'd be 2d6 for each sword instead of just 1. And if you confirm it, you roll again, and if you would hit, even if it's not a nat 20 on the second roll, then you get to automatically deal max damage on the extra dice. So you deal 6 plus
I need
whatever
to
your
start doing
standard
that
one
when I
is.
roll 20.
Well, it has to be a natural instead of a dirty.
Like it just. Right
So
off.
the
Yeah.
die number
Oh,
itself is
so
20.
Here we go.
Because that means
Not off
regardless
with
of
your
what
like
your
plus, like your bonuses.
Yeah, not with the
I see what you're
bonuses.
saying. Okay.
And the point of that is that means, like, because some creatures have ACs that are like 30 and more. So unless you have a super high bonus, you wouldn't hit otherwise. But the nat 20 means you automatically hit even if you don't reach the number.
15.
Right.
15 to hit.
Oh, 15 in terms of damage.
Oh.
Because I already did hit.
But you didn't confirm. What did you roll on your max? 2d10, so a 10 and a 5.
Mhm.
Okay. 15. It's still up though.
Still alive.
But you do manage to definitely probably cut out its tongue since you said you were aiming for the mouth.
Bitch. That's what you get for trying to charge at me, dumbass.
But then it attacks you.
Fine. I don't have a lot of HP. Well, it fucking hits itself.
It's so distracted by your attack and his, it goes right by you and sails off the side of the cliff.
It's great.
And it'll take 2,
5.
7 damage.
Please say it fucking died.
It did. You watch it sail off the cliff and then you hit snap.
Oh, shoot. Yo.
Stupid.
I don't think it made it to the water.
Hit the ice.
Stupid.
Well, is there anything left in this cave?
We don't see anything.
To be fair, we didn't
But
really
we
make a
haven't
lot
gone
of
very
moves.
far in. We
Okay.
don't see any more animals.
And to be fair, we didn't really make a lot of noise either.
Right.
We
Well,
just fucking.
I walked to the edge and looked down at the corpse of the wolf, and I'm like, yeah, he didn't make it. Do we?
should we keep going or should we look at the 30-foot?
That's
Let's
my
keep
question. Do we
going.
want to climb down and switch caves or go forward?
Let's go forward.
I think we should just keep pursuing. We've already killed this wolf.
Okay. So we go forward. We go forward. We get into a cavern. It's filled with bones and tattered armor and stuff. Seems to dead end. It's just a cavern.
Just a cavern. I'm rolling
Whoa.
perception.
Oh.
What did it
4.
say? 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, just a cavern filled with bones and stuff. We're pretty sure this is where the dire wolf lived.
I think we picked the wrong cave.
I don't
Go
see
back.
anything.
Okay, well,
You
Go
can try
back.
to do anything. Yeah.
Any of you see anything?
I think we go back.
just bones I look around. I'm like, I don't even think there's any good bones here.
Yeah.
So, go back to the edge. I'm like, so which way do we go? I point to the water cave, and I point to the cave that's about 10 feet up and like 30 feet over.
Water cave. I have a feeling we have to go to the water cave.
Yeah, but I want to be a completionist.
Alrighty. I'm fine with that.
So which way do we
Is
We'll
there
go.
We'll go to the
the other
other
cave?
cave.
want the next closest cave? Okay. So the next closest cave. Okay. It takes us a little bit of work to get to that one because everything's so slippery. And when we step into that cave, we notice everything is covered in ice.
Hello.
Nice.
So it's going to be difficult terrain in here. So whenever we're walking, we have to roll a d20 or an acrobatics or a dexterity check. And if we fail, we're going to fall prone.
Nice.
If we succeed, we can move at half our movement speed.
Can I just butt scoot? I can't exactly fall if I'm butt scooting.
It'll still be at half speed because you're
That's
not going to
fine.
move as fast at half speed. But,
I
or
can't
move as
fall.
fast on your ass. But yeah, you
You're
can
gonna
do
cut
that.
yourself in half with an icicle.
Your sack is going to catch on an ice floe and you're going to keep going forward. Do you butt scoot with him or do you try to traverse it safely?
I'm gonna slip and slide it.
Flip and slide it?
You're
So you're going to catch your nipples.
Got some diamonds while I'm down there.
I look at you both. I'm like, no. I try to walk it.
You're the one that's gonna fall.
He's
on your
back here,
ass.
like,
Told
slowly
you.
traversing.
3 plus
So it's a 9. Oh, what is it? It's ice.
If a 9 fucking makes it, I'm gonna be pissed.
No. So I fall down.
See, dumbass, the butt scooting works.
So we go. I start butt scooting behind you guys, muttering about how stupid this is. Stupid ice. Stupid cold. Stupid butt scoots.
I get there somehow.
Okay, you fucking
And
want to do this.
We reach a point. There's a fork in the path ahead of us. Do we want to go forward, or do we want to go to a cave that seems to be branching off to the left?
Can I roll
I
perception
was
to
just
see if
thinking that.
there's
Yeah.
tracks somewhere? I'm not seeing shit.
18,
18 plus your perception.
19, 20, 21.
So
So come on.
it seems. Don't notice anything other than the horrible moaning that keeps coming in every now and then as the wind blows through. Just. But neither path seems more advantageous than the other. The tracks going straight might be a little newer. And if you look at them, you're like, those tracks are really close together. Whoever did this had short legs.
They
Well,
follow the
I-
tracks.
I'm a roll major. It's a 13.
Maybe dwarf, maybe gnome, maybe gnome, maybe halfling. Something small. Humanoid, obviously.
Okay.
I don't have anything else I can do.
You can do stuff that you're not proficient in.
You guess I'll do it. You just don't get the bonus though?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just don't get the
Oh.
bonuses. Because yeah, it's just like in
So-
real life. You might suck at picking pockets, but nothing other than your knowledge that you suck is there to stop you from trying to grab somebody's wallet.
True. I guess I'll try to do survival and see if I can. Is there any way like I'd be able to notice anything else about?
Survival would be good for like tracking or finding things, so you might notice something.
Okay, I'll try it. I haven't gone to it, but 14.
And then you have to add in what's nature? Not
Wisdom.
nature. Fucking.
So whatever your wisdom bonus is.
Plus 1, so 15.
So you do notice the tracks definitely seem kind of old. You think it's been a little while since they've been placed.
The ones that are close together.
We didn't ask that bitch how tall these people were.
Well, they were humans, so
I mean,
you were able to determine dwarf or halfling or
So those were not
gnome.
what we're looking for.
So this is not what we're looking for.
but it still seems interesting.
We should probably
But there
go
has
see
been
the
traffic here.
tracks. Yeah, something's going on clearly. So
Let's go.
I say we follow it, start investigating.
By the way, need you have any type of healing?
Any type of what?
I'm stuck at 5 HP.
Oh, healing. I don't think so.
Fine.
We can short rest. Although this isn't the
Grab
best
some
place for
water.
us to rest.
No, let's continue.
Alright, so we move forward. So let's see, going straight. We're going to the side.
I'm stuck at 5 HP since the fucking 14
With your middle finger name.
Okay, we move forward and we end up in a big open cavern. In front of us is a bridge of solid ice. And there's something off across the bridge. It's kind of hard to see because it's so dark and far off.
And
It seems like a big drop under us. It's a big open area. The bridge is pretty narrow. Like it's going to be tight, even single file. I like because I'm like, do we want to go forward or back?
who's the most dexterous one here out of either?
What's your dex?
+4.
Copy him.
Go.
We start to push him.
I'm like, okay. So we're going forward. I don't mind taking the lead. So I start going forward.
You fucking fool.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. I go forward, I get about halfway across, and all of a sudden you see,
Oh, what?
and I fall.
6.
I was gonna say we should drop a torch to see how far it is down there. Oh
Oh, shit.
I fall, and you hear a loud,
Oh,
and
no.
you hear me go, I think the icicle pierced my pancreas.
Oh. You're fine. Walk it off.
I
I
would
know
kill
it's-
you if I hadn't been told you'd save us.
Say that.
Oh, there's blood.
Oh no!
What the fuck did you think?
Don't worry, we're coming. Do we know how far he fell? We don't.
No, I mean, you can see me, so,
Can I drop my 50 feet of rope and try to save him?
oh yeah, it's,
Okay.
you would guess it's, I don't know, 15, 25 feet, somewhere in there.
Okay. The
You
thing
can
is,
make an intelligence check if you want an exact number.
no, I
I'll
think I'll
make an
just drop my
intelligence
rope.
check.
It's 50 feet.
11.
11? It's right about 20 feet, right in between.
Okay, so we got enough. All right. I think I'm gonna do that, and then do I need Steve to help me, or do you think I should be able to pull you?
You can pull me up, but you do have to traverse across the bridge to get the rope down to me. So you're gonna need to make a
I'm not even
dexterity check.
on the bridge yet. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll try that. I'm gonna come try to save you. So all right,
Okay.
dex check.
Yeah, dexterity check.
14 plus
You succeed.
plus 3. I don't use my acrobatics, right?
No, not for this one.
3, so 17.
You succeed.
Okay, and then now I gotta drop the rope.
Yeah, which you don't have to roll anything for that.
Okay.
That's pretty
And,
simple.
all right, so I'm gonna just drop the rope, pick you up back onto the bridge, and
You're gonna
So you drop it, I grab it, and yeah, there is gonna have to be a strength check. And
because are you stuck? Are you impaled on an icicle?
yeah, plus I'm
I'll pull
heavy.
you off. Yeah.
But are you bracing yourself against anything? Are you tying the rope to the bridge?
It's literally an ice bridge, right? right? So it's slippery. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, there's nothing we can really tie it to, so I think I'm gonna have to ask.
I mean, you could stab your sword into the ice and tie it around the sword.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And hope the ice doesn't break when you stab it.
I'm gonna try stabbing it, placing it in, and then Steve, you gotta hold it though.
Are you helping?
Yeah, you better help.
Roll deception.
What a wiener.
So he's pretending to help.
25.
Wow.
You're pretending to help.
So if this thing goes bad, then it's just gonna come. Okay, I see the sword.
Did you actually go out on the bridge?
No.
You just
I
told him,
just
yeah,
was
I'm
waiting.
coming
I
out.
was just staring at the sword stabbed with the rope. Okay, yeah. So strength check then.
Also do a perception to see if. I mean, he convinced you he was going with you, but he hasn't.
Okay, so
Your
I can
perception should tell you he's not.
Yeah, I'd be like, damn it, Steve. Okay, so 11 plus 3, so 14.
Yeah, as soon as you tie it and stab it and tie it, you're like, all right, let's get him. And where's the other set of hands? What the fuck, Steve?
All right, well,
Good luck.
I feel like we don't have enough time, so I'm gonna just do it alone.
Okay.
Whatever.
Do you
Do I
lower
have
the
any-
rope and just ask me to hold on to it, or do you climb down the rope to carry me up?
Can I roll perception to see
I guess I'm gonna-
if
I'm gonna-
the ice is?
Descend the ice rope. I'm gonna descend the rope and try to see if I can help you or break the icicle, whatever I have to do.
Okay.
Get down there.
Next one.
And what are you checking?
To see how damaged the ice is after he stabbed it.
Not too damaged. It held up fairly well. But you climb down, no problem. You can grab me, although you do need to make an athletics check to climb up with me.
Okay. 8. Is it a 9 or a 6?
Oh, let me see.
Is the dot at the bottom or the top?
It's at the bottom.
So it's a 6.
Okay, so 6, 11.
Okay. Let's see. It's probably more than moderately difficult to climb a rope that somebody can tell.
Yeah. So we fall.
You get up a little bit. We fall, not enough to take damage, but
Okay.
enough for that.
I realized
okay. This isn't working.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And you're not able to climb up by yourself?
I might be able to. I mean, I'm pretty hurt, but I think I might be able to.
Okay. So I think you should either try to climb up, or I can try to climb back up the rope and pull you.
Let's see. 11 and 4. I try. I don't succeed.
Okay.
I go, and as soon as I go, you hear like a tear, and you see blood start to pour out.
Damn, dude.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
What if I just wrap this around me, and maybe you climb up, and you and Steve pull?
That's what I'm thinking. We have to do. Steve, come help me.
Oh, fuck I am.
This man's gonna die, Steve.
I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna die if he dies.
Fine.
Alright.
16.
He's doing a
This
lot
one's
better.
17
Okay.
to get on
So-
the bridge. Because I'm not on it.
Yeah, that's true. You get out there fine.
Now, I'm gonna be fucking smart. And with my own fucking rope, I'm going to tie myself a little bit to the fucking ice itself.
I mean, he got himself attached to the ice.
Yeah, with his sword,
I
which
totally
can
thought he
still
was going to
fall
cut
out.
the rope.
I'm surprised he didn't.
And then I'll fucking pull up the rope that you guys are on.
Oh, did
Oh,
you
so-
climb up to help, or are you staying down with me?
Yeah, I thought I was climbing back up, but
You
so,
can.
yeah. Do I need to do another athletics check to do that though?
Either you can both roll in athletics, or one of you can roll it with advantage. You guys can pick.
You roll with advantage.
Alright. 18.
You roll it one more time, you'll take the higher number.
18.
So 2 18s.
Okay, so you guys can succeed. You guys can pull me up, no problem.
Okay. Now this time, don't fall. You don't fall. Fucking move my way to the other side.
We each have to make one more dex check to cross our bridge.
Nat 20.
Okay, you succeed.
Oh.
I die.
You're dead?
No. Did you fall off again?
Yeah.
Bro, we fell into the same spot on the same icicle. I was like,
Yeah, I fell and I rolled enough damage. I'm dead.
Oh,
Well, I'm making death saving throws
Well,
anyway.
actually, before that, would it be possible since I actually can I make a perception to see if you're falling?
I mean, once I'm falling, though, it's
It's
kind
Oh,
too
of
well, I'm
late.
gonna try to catch you.
What?
that seems dangerous, but okay. He's on slippery ice. He's like, no, I'll grab the falling body. I see no problems with this.
That's one.
You catch me. Now you're falling too.
But I tied myself to the ice.
How are
I
you
can't
moving
hold on to
across
you
the
guys
ice
right
if you're
now.
still tied to it?
Well, it's like loosely tied, but I mean,
Okay. You tied it, I assume, with enough to keep me from falling completely off?
yes.
Okay. Roll a strength. Please roll good.
There you go.
You catch me, and you do fall off with me, but your rope is short, so we don't actually go too far. We're dangling in midair.
Oh gosh.
I told you.
And I'm what, staring at you guys while I'm on the ice bridge falling over?
If you're falling, I'll try to catch you too.
Did I fall with a 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
10.
But I can catch you.
Hell yeah. So now
So
we're,
we're all just
doing the
hanging.
monkey?
Yeah, in between. Let's see. You're just over 6 feet, right?
Yeah.
And I'm 7 feet, which is 14, and with the rope and your height.
We're like touching the floor.
Yeah, you're like inches from the ground. I'm like, maybe we should just go this way.
Yeah. Alright. So we just let go. Okay.
You can.
I'm gonna let go and I'm gonna just
Yeah, you're
torch
gonna
out,
take
start
no
walking.
damage.
I'm not, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, I guess I could try to catch both of you guys if you want.
I'm
Just
not
wanna
gonna.
drop
I'm
in
gonna
my
fall. I'm gonna
arms.
get up and try to get across.
You're still trying to get up and go
Yeah, I
for
let
it?
go. I'll drop.
Okay. So, are we able to
17
like
to
branch
get
off into different
You're good.
areas?
Yep.
Dude, okay.
It's called splitting the party.
Yeah, I was
Usually
gonna
they
say
say
this.
don't do that. But
Yeah.
It usually makes it fun.
17 to get up.
You're back up.
Now, Dex
Can
to
you
get
finish across the bridge?
18.
You get across the bridge. So you end up in an empty camp. Let's see, it's 6.
My passive perception, can I see anything or anyone?
You see it's completely empty and abandoned. Looks like it's been empty for a while. You do see a journal that seems to have been left.
I'll pick it up and read through it.
Do you read Dwarvish?
No.
You see scribbles.
Oh, fuck is this?
No.
The fuck is this shit?
Yeah, you're looking at it, you're like, this is Pictionary.
Reading that shit's like Dr. Font.
What the fuck?
But it is a nice camp. You wanted to rest and recover, so
Hell yeah.
that might not be a bad place for you to spend an hour.
Steve's over here taking a
Hell
break.
yeah. I'm fucking sitting there. And... Oh.
You and I
We're about to start exploring under this bridge.
How many
have
field
actually
dice do I
passed
get
that.
for a short rest?
For a short rest, you can roll a number of hit dice up to your level. Or
1.
Yeah, up to your level, so 1. And it's your hit dice, so you get a d10 as a justifier.
7.
So you get 7 back, so you're at 13. That's actually really good. So you and I are on what appears to be a frozen river. It's pretty wide here. It's about 15, 20 feet across.
Now, you guys absolutely don't know what I've come across or what I'm doing.
Yeah, we have no idea where he's at. But we have to decide, do we want to go down or up?
Could climb the rope again, it's still there.
Yeah, when I say down or up, I don't mean up towards the bridge. I mean
Like straight across.
north or south.
Do we know which direction we're trying to go? Like in comparison to the like.
Based off of how we came in, it would be safe to assume that south will probably take us out of the cave system and north will take us deeper in. Which we want is debatable.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. I'm thinking about going north. Yeah, I think we should keep exploring around here.
Keep
See what
going
the
in?
hell's going on. Like, this man's fine dwarf is.
Well, you don't know.
We don't know that, but yeah.
Why are you shooting the audience?
Why not? Although so fun, everyone.
I mean, they might be in there. I don't know.
YouTube
It says none right
moderators.
now. Not as many people as when I'm doing video games, but that's all right.
It's different.
Okay, so we go further north. I'm fully compliant. I'm holding my side that's like leaking organ.
It's got a small
I
intestine
wonder what the
poking
other
out.
two idiots are doing.
Just
Yeah, you're
kicked up
resting
on
for
that
an hour,
roof.
so you don't get to do shit.
Besides rest and hope nothing comes after me.
It takes us a while traversing the ice, but we do eventually get to an area, which is okay. So we get to a wider area. This looks like a lake or a pond. It's not quite big enough for a lake. Maybe a hot spring or something. And just under the ice, that looks like giants. Well, the corpses of giants.
Oh, no.
Well, how
Okay.
do you know they're corpses?
Now, roll a history check.
That'd be intelligence.
14 plus 1, 15.
Okay, you're actually familiar with the stories as you're thinking back on it. Wait, there's an old legend about a hot spring somewhere up in this area that frost giants would go to drown themselves when they got old. It was a
Oh.
ritual to keep themselves from having to die of old
Like a
age.
graveyard.
So we might have stumbled across that. If we did, it's an old sacred site.
Oh, shit. And that could also mean that there could be like some frost giants around.
There could be. Could be guardians of some sort since it's sacred.
Right, if it's been around for whoever knows how long.
And again, I'm just sleeping.
Yeah, you're just chilling in the camp, flipping through the Pictionary.
What the fuck is this bullshit? Why does this one look like a horse?
And as we look around, it looks like there's where an underground river feeds into this. It's still frozen, so it's probably not feeding into this anymore.
Of course, you guys are near giants. I'm the only one in this party that understands giants.
And you're over there reading a book you can't read.
Trying to understand the book, and I can't understand it.
There
Well,
seems to be two other tunnels besides the one that's the river
okay.
that seem to go further into the cave system. Although it seems like with the direction they might loop back.
Around. Okay. So we can do what? Turn around then, or go down one of those.
Yeah, we can either go back. We could try to traverse an underground river. That'd be not like swimming through an underground frozen river.
With dead corpses of giants.
We
Or
don't
we
have
can
an
go into
idea
one
how
of the
long
two
it might
caves.
be.
No idea.
If you go in there, just drown on it.
Or there is further into the cave system.
You hate cold water, but I think I'm gonna dive into that shit. Like, just start swimming. Like, I'm gonna
You
be
don't
like,
know how to swim.
that's fine. I'm gonna just jump in anyway.
When you say that, I'm like, you're right. I hate cold water. I'm not going in. But let's be smart about this. And I grabbed the rope and I tie it around you. I'm like, when you reach the end of it, I'm going to start pulling you back.
Okay.
Either you're going to if you reach the end, start tugging on it to let me know you got out somewhere.
Mhm.
And if you don't, if it just stays tight, I'm going to know you're just off in the river and I'm going to pull you back.
Yeah. Or, but what if it's longer? So if you're meaning longer than 50 feet, you're gonna pull me back in. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
if it's
at
deeper
50
than that, then screw it. We'll go. another
Yeah, I'm
way.
concerned for your health.
All right. Yeah, I agree. Okay. So, do I need to roll a?
Now, you are swimming against water. So yeah, roll in athletics.
20.
You do fine. You swim. You get under. It's super frigid and super dark. You can't see a thing. You definitely bump your head and your hands a couple of times on walls, but because you get all the way out to 50 feet and you can't find any kind of exit. You don't see any light. No other side to the cave.
Side. All right. I guess let's turn my ass around and pull me. So I guess I'll tug the rope then.
Okay. As soon as you do, I start pulling back. River's pushing you along, so we can get you back long before you run out of breath.
Sweet.
So, what's there?
Nothing. That was a waste of time. I'm cold as balls and wet. I say we go into one of those two options.
Do you have a preference, or should we flip a coin?
Coin flip for left or right.
Okay. Even left,
Dice roll.
odd right?
Yeah.
Odd.
Okay, so we go to the
Right.
one on the right. So it takes us a little bit of time of traversing, but we manage to climb up. Doesn't take us long, and we end up again at a point. One seems to be going southwest, more west, but southwest, and one seems to be going northeast. Based off of what we looked at, either that's going to loop, the northeast one will loop back to the frozen lake or go further into the cave system beyond where we've gone. The other direction looks like it's probably going to go back to around where we fell, unless it veers off somewhere beyond sight.
So we can get back to Steve. We're not missing out.
Yeah. What happened to Steve, anyways? Did he die?
I don't know, but I know
You're
that
still
these
fucking trying to
fishermen-
read this fucking dwarvish books. Like, what the fuck?
I say to keep going south because, like, since you were saying south is where you think stuff is, even though west is like it goes off a little bit.
Well, the southwest is going backwards.
Oh, like turning back
And
around.
then, yeah.
Oh, then let's go northeast.
So you want to go to the northeast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything happen? At least for me,
No.
or my sword is still there.
You're still resting. There's no way it's been an hour. We might be like 15 minutes into exploring. So we should both roll perception checks.
1.
Can I roll
That's okay.
perception to
I
see if
noticed.
I hear anything?
You wouldn't hear anything where you're at. You're fine. You're safe. You're in the abandoned camp.
That's not what my concern is. I'm trying to be concerned of what the, you guys end up running into shit.
I don't think there's any way you can hear us as far away as you are.
Where am I in terms of where you are?
You're here
Oh, I
with
wouldn't
solid
hear
walls
shit.
of rock and ice, and we're here.
If you hear that, there's another problem.
So you don't hear it, but I do. I pause you. I'm like, wait. Do you hear cackling? I hear bubbling and cackling. And as soon as I say that, there's another moan as a gust of wind comes through. And is that stew?
Oh,
That
shit.
smells delicious.
I'd like to do an intimidation check and say, "Who's there?"
You can try.
Oh no. You guys are gonna be
13.
in a fight and I'm gonna be it's like, what, 5?
Plus 2 plus 3, 16.
16, that's pretty good. It's ah! What do you mean, who's here? Who is there? How did you get past my frost giant guardian?
I swam that shit.
Swam through the ice?
It was melted. What are you talking about? It's water now.
No, no. Well, it doesn't matter. Why don't you come have some stew? Come this way, my pretty.
No,
Trying
thank
to
you.
persuade you.
Well, my friend here is hungry, but
Yeah? It smells good.
what are you cooking?
Is there a fire by your stew?
Yeah, I would also like to be warm.
Like, I'm kind of convinced.
Can I deceive her? Can I throw a deception roll?
If you want to, what
Yeah,
are you going to
I'm gonna deceive her, and I'll be like, "All right, we'll come over."
But you're not actually going to go?
No, as soon as I get over there, I'm gonna cut that bitch's head off. At least try to. 17.
plus deception.
I don't have
Which is,
deception.
well, deception was charisma, so just
Plus 1.
Okay, so
18.
18. She's like, yes, come eat. As we step, and we have to climb down some ice stairs. But as we go in, we see a little old lady stirring a ladle around a pot. A giant ass pot.
Damn, who you cooking for, lady?
Oh, it's just my cauldron of plenty. You see, you add in water and it makes stew for you. Limitless supply.
What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Well, I got lost, you see. I was fishing. And we got stranded. I don't know what happened to my companions.
Where do you fish from?
Oh, different towns. Most recently, East Haven.
You're in remember what the town's name is.
I don't think it was East Haven.
It was.
Oh, shit balls. Okay.
But roll a perception check real quick.
Yeah.
Would it be insight? No, perception.
Perception for what I'm having.
20. Not 20.
She's saying that, and it sounds super convincing, but as you look, there's
I just got a weird feeling.
1, 2, 3, like 4 sets of fisherman corpses by the cauldron. They seem like they've been partially cut up and pieces are missing.
Looks like you found the fisherman.
Well, I think.
This old lady doesn't particularly look like a fisherman.
Oh, I think I'm gonna try to like.
Remember, I'm not there.
I want to whip my crossbow and shoot this chick in the head, bro, but
You can. I mean, it's
She's
entirely
small?
your choice. Little old lady, she's
and is her cauldron, is she like up on stairs mixing it, or she's just standing by it mixing it?
she's on a step stool. She's probably right around 4
I would
feet
love
tall,
to kick her the fucking.
and this thing's like 3 feet
Like I would
tall.
love to kick her into the pot.
You can if you're quick.
Alright.
Make
I'm
an acrobatics check.
And
to-
acrobatics, yeah.
that way you can quickly cross the
I'm
ice.
either gotta like dive and like push her, or dive and kick her. Right. Because I just don't have a good feeling after you said the boot.
19.
19 plus 5.
You can definitely
23.
get to her. So roll an attack roll.
19.
19.
Oh yeah.
So you
Okay, she's gonna try to resist, although she's got disadvantage. 14, 17, so
Oh, no.
14. She's on page 179. What is your strength score? Not the bonus, but just the score itself.
17.
17.
This little old lady better not.
She whoops around and kills me instantly. She's like,
fucking like WWE shit. Just fucking
DDTs me.
throws you in the
she's so agile. She just swoops up.
She's not gonna be able to do it. You successfully
That's what
push her.
she
In. That's what she looks like without her disguise on.
Ew, nasty ass.
So as soon as you push her, she screams, and you see an arm shoot up. It's not the same arm. It's much longer, and it's blue, and it's got claws.
Oh, hell.
Her head comes out. You see her eyes seem to be melting, and roll an intelligence check.
Oh, fuck me.
flat intelligence. 11.
12.
112, yeah.
You know, now this looks like a sea hag. It's a witch of the sea. They're known for eating people and drowning sailors and stuff.
Oh, shit. That's probably what killed those sailors then.
Could
Okay, I think I'm gonna shoot her. Or, like, ready my bow if she's still alive, yeah.
I mean, she seems to be struggling to get out, but it looks like she's not succeeding. Her skin's starting to get loose. She's cooking inside this cauldron.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn to you and be like, what do you think we should do now? We need to find Steve, or should we? Like,
You
clearly,
see-
this is probably we should investigate a little more. I think after she's dead.
I'm looking at the bodies in her, and I'm like, it's not so good. And there's no fire.
I'm gonna slap you. Say, snap yourself out of it. We'll get food when we get back.
Okay,
It's clearly a spell from that lady.
well, I think maybe we should watch over her. She said something about this cauldron being magic and frost giants or something. I don't know about you, but
Great.
I'm thinking maybe we should just hang out in here for a little bit and try to recover, and maybe Steve will find us.
Oh, great. Is it my turn now?
Yeah, that's
agree?
fine. We can rest. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so
tired.
if you're injured and you want to, you can roll whatever your hit die is. Which,
You literally
I have
don't
one.
need. You don't need.
I
to.
don't.
yeah, it's your choice. You can, you don't have to.
7. 8, 9.
So you add like plus whatever,
You'll heal for whatever you roll out of it. Yeah.
but you can only heal to maximum, obviously, right?
Yes. Although there are spells and things that can give you temporary hit points that go on top of that.
I'm gonna roll just a minute.
You roll your hit die.
Oh, I'm
So your hit die is
As a fighter, a D10. So same as ours.
So. Okay.
1. Oh, that's all I needed.
Yeah.
That works. So you're fully recovered. I'm getting better. I managed to kind of patchwork shut the hole in me.
Good.
Now I'm alone.
And, yeah, you sit there. It's about another 30 minutes goes by, and you're like, I'm feeling pretty good. I still can't make any sense of this
I'll just keep
chicken
it fucking
scratch. You're gonna keep it? Okay. And what do you want to do?
Try to,
You find yourself alone in a cavern.
do I see another way out?
No, just the
I
way
just
you came
fucking
in.
came?
It's
I
a
guess I'll
complete
just
dead end.
descend the rope. Then,
So you go back out. Make a dexterity check to cross to the rope.
17.
I'm so sad you haven't fallen. You make it to the rope fine and can descend. So you reach the bottom, and you don't know which direction we've gone. You can try to make a survival check to see if you can see tracks.
Survival?
Yeah.
21.
You can see our tracks, mostly because you see drips of my blood.
I
know that
I know
fucker went
exactly
that
where
way.
the fuck this guy went.
Up until the water broke. Oh no.
He
I
go
didn't go
That's
in,
right.
and then we ended up
I'm
going
about
a
to say
different
we didn't
direction.
even use that because
So it takes you a while, but you manage to track the blood to an underground river, and then you see a big pool of it, but you don't see us.
Oh shit.
Ben sheet.
And as you look around, you're like, oh wait, there's the trail again, and it goes off. You climb up, reach the fork. Do you want to go follow the trail still, or do you want to go the opposite direction?
Fuck it, I'll go the opposite direction.
oh my god.
You're like, something's caught my attention over there.
Yeah, something's over here, I know it.
Okay,
I'm gonna die.
possibly.
Out of game, I know there's a frost giant here. In game, I have no fucking clue.
So you've almost made it to us, and you're like, what am I looking for them for?
Yeah,
I'm gonna explore.
what the fuck am I looking
Chaos has called out to you.
Yeah.
So you're going into U9.
I'm a warrior of chaos. I'm just gonna go and fucking. There has to be something in here I can kill.
Okay. So you step into an ice-filled cavern, and in the center of the cavern, there's a giant skeleton half covered with ice.
Wow.
And as soon as you step in, you hear crack, snap, and the head turns towards you.
How the fuck are you alive?
And you see it immediately start bashing at the ice, holding it down as it tries to get up.
Hey, sir, stop doing that. You're hurting yourself. 2. How the hell are you alive? And I'm speaking in giant.
No intelligent response.
So you're a dumbass
lumbering
giant.
oath, yeah.
But as you use a turn to do that, it breaks more of the ice, and it seems almost free.
I have an idea.
What would you like to do?
Well, while it's breaking out, I'm gonna run back to where I saw your trail
Okay.
and follow it.
Oh my god.
He's trying to kill us.
Yeah, he's bringing junk.
I'm a warrior of chaos. What do you expect?
Troll.
I'm literally chaotic evil.
It's
You're
true.
chaotic neutral. He's chaotic good. 1, 2, 6, 3, 11, 12, 20. I have experience fighting these fucking giants.
That's what it looks like.
So it's a frost druid.
Damn.
Oh yeah, these things stand like 20 feet tall.
Jesus, why would I do this?
I have no more javelins. Fuck. I can't throw shit at him. Shit.
So you come running into our area. It's right around an hour, so we just managed to heal. And I was like, maybe we should go after him.
Hey guys.
Oh,
What the hell?
speak of the
Steve?
devil.
There you
Why are you? What is that noise behind you?
Oh no.
I brought a friend.
Friend.
Yeah, as soon as he said that, I immediately looked at you. And I'm like, so the other cave?
Oh, come on, you two. You know I wouldn't lead you to your death yet. I could have left you guys to die with the harpies.
Yeah, so now we're all gonna die together.
Yeah. What did you bring?
A friend. He was stuck in ice, and so I let him sort of like do his thing, and then I ran over here and followed your blood trail. Thank you, by the way.
I'm like, yeah, you're welcome.
I also found this like dumbass book that's literally just pictures.
Soup.
It's
Yeah, like I said,
that
I'm like,
living thing in there.
it's not living anymore. But as I see the frost general, we need to go, and I start to run.
Oh, come on. He's
You're
a
saying, come on, I'm
friend.
already leaving.
I'm gonna just follow you guys and start flipping on you too.
I'm gonna action or move and then action dash, which allows you to move twice your speed.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to do that as well.
Are you running with us?
You guys are no fun. Actually, there might be something. Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay. As we start dashing and circling around, we end up back in the frozen lake area. And I falter for just a second as I go, should we hide in the river?
No,
You don't like cold.
No, I don't
I
like
don't
cold.
think that's a good idea. That skeleton thing was chained up and probably just chilling. Like he could
Well,
probably
you
just
don't
wait
know
it out
that.
forever.
You don't know.
I didn't know that though, but
Well, when I saw him, he was sort of like in ice.
We're still kind of moving. I'm like, but will he know that we're in the river?
Are you bleeding still?
No.
More than likely, no.
okay, then let's get in the river. Can we hold our breath long enough?
I'm gonna use the stealth challenge. Rock.
There's no rocks to hide behind.
Fine.
You're on,
a
in the middle of a
lamppost.
frozen lake.
Well, it's fucking dumbass skeleton thing, right? So I'll just do what my belly's done. Get next to a wall and hold up my shield.
Fair enough, but you got disadvantage. So if we want to try to stealthily get in the water, we'll need to roll a stealth check.
Yeah,
19.
I would like to make the poop noise.
Plus 4 is 21.
21.
The poop noise, is that the rolling?
All right, 20.
19.
got it.
Okay. You and I are like shadows. We slip in silently and we duck our heads. Roll a constitution check.
So I'm just sort of at a wall holding my shield up,
16.
not being
19.
able to be seen.
Okay, we're holding our breath really good.
And you just don't see me. I rolled a 19.
We don't see you, but he's going to get into the cavern and we've mysteriously disappeared.
Left.
He doesn't see anything.
I'm literally
He's
just
stalling.
Back
standing
up
there.
out of the water.
I'm literally standing
You're coming
there
back up
with my
right now?
fucking shield.
We should. Well, he's still there.
Yes.
Oh yeah, then we just wait.
He's paused for a second. He's looking around. It takes him a few seconds, and then he immediately starts charging further down. We hear footsteps receding. It's kind of hard to discern it through the water, but it's getting quieter and further. It
I
might
can
be
see
safe.
him.
You can. We can.
Alright,
So I
I
just
think
see him
once the-
running away.
Footsteps like are very very small. I think I'll get a.
It only takes maybe 30 seconds or so. Seems like forever
Feels
as we're
forever.
holding our
Oh,
breath
man.
in frozen water.
Why the fuck did they go in the water?
We finally hear it go away and we shoot up and it's like, okay. Look around. I don't see it. We can still kind of hear footsteps. We hear crashing. And we actually hear roaring.
He doesn't see me. You guys still don't know where I am.
We
I
could
haven't
go
gone out
towards
yet.
that.
The roaring is coming from the direction that we think the footsteps went. It's probably the giant screaming in frustration.
Okay. No. We have to get back to that road.
You don't know where I am.
We have to. Get back.
I
Make
don't.
a perception to try to find out where I am.
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess
there
I'll do a perception. Try to see if I can find Robert, Steve.
I don't even look for Steve. I'm just like, the
19.
giant went towards the rope.
19.
Plus
I
your wisdom.
So, yeah.
20.
He
20.
beats my stealth.
Oh, you're proficient in perception though, right?
Oh, 22.
He beats my
You see him.
stealth.
You see him fleshed up against the wall with a shield in front of him, trying to blend in with the ice.
Steve, come on.
Fuck you. It worked against the fucking giant. I told you, he's a fucking moron.
Oh,
It had no eyes. Of course it worked.
Steve, we found 4 dead bodies that are fishermen. We should probably collect something to get back to that chick.
And there was a pot of stew.
He's
It
hungry.
was.
This guy needs food in bed now, so we better go get that stuff.
I guess.
See, look, that'll make him happy.
Women in the bed too. And I'm like, well, that way's the rope, but that way's the giant. That way's the fisherman bodies. And
We have to get something. We can try
there's an
this.
old lady. She turned blue,
So a sea hag.
maybe.
That's
I don't
what
know.
we think. We don't
He
know.
cooked her.
I pushed her ass in the pot. She looked like a regular old lady before, though.
And you would push a regular old lady into a fucking pot?
After he saw 4 dead bodies.
I'm so proud of you, Steve. You have morals.
No, good job. I'm proud of you.
Morals, he left you to die.
He was concerned for the old lady for a second.
No, I wasn't.
Don't take this away from me. It's
It's
working.
too late.
We're turning him good.
No. Don't worry.
One day you'll walk the
You'll
path
go
of
more.
virtue.
No, one day you'll walk the path of sin. You'll realize it's a good life to live.
Like, so do we go back for the bodies
Yeah.
and the stew?
The body's not the skin.
She said the pot made unlimited stew, and it was hot even though there was no fire.
I bet you
Because
I
of
could
magic.
give you the rest of Steve's mangled middle finger, and it would be better than that stew.
Fucking try to take that middle finger.
But what if we pour the stew out and then make more stew?
It's already infected with lady liver. I wouldn't recommend that. We've also got a long boat ride back.
True. With a chance of that heartbeat coming back.
Oh, we never killed that stupid ass.
Mhm.
He's probably gonna come to the villages.
Think of how much food we could make for the villages with the pot. She said unlimited amounts.
She lying. She turned
I
blue.
attacked the pot.
It doesn't have a hit pool.
I'll try to break it.
It doesn't have a hit pool. I don't know how many hit points to give.
Why don't
for
we
you
just
to
go
break
back
it.
for that wolf on the way back and just use him? Oh wait, it was starved. Never mind.
Starved shit.
So we go back. I relent if you guys insist we don't take the pot.
We don't take it.
No pot. No
Okay.
room. Sorry.
Okay. So do we grab the entire bodies, or
We just grab a fucking head.
we still hear the giant stomping around and looking? It sounds like it might be getting closer.
Shoot. Can I?
There's no way we're gonna fucking just sneak.
There's
past
nothing
this
else that
one.
we can look at in the room, right? We've already seen it all.
You can roll a perception check.
Our
to see if
perception
there's
check
anything
just to
else.
see if there's anything maybe small to bring. That could be like a talisman, something like that. 19 plus 3, 22.
Let's see.
You burnt her body, so she literally has nothing on her.
That old lady for dead. Fisherman.
We do see a will-o-wisp that's floating off in the corner.
What is that?
It's basically a ghost-like creature. It doesn't seem to be attacking us.
Can't
It's
grab it.
possible it was the witch's familiar. We
Oh.
also see a chest that's
Oh.
under the will-o-wisp.
Oh.
So that Will-O-Wisp is gonna fucking attack if we do anything. Can I convince the Will-O-Wisp to piss off?
Well, there's also the giant we have to go down. Because I was gonna say I was just about to scream at it, but then the
Well,
giant might come back.
Might hear you.
Yeah. I don't know what he
if I
is.
just
So
tell the Will-O-Wisp to go away, its master's dead, so it has really no.
you are free.
Yeah, you are free. Yeah, you know what? I tell it it's free, and I persuade it.
Well, 1 second before you roll, it might not understand you. It does not understand you.
Can I wave a torch in his face?
I mean, you can, but it's literally a little glowing ball.
Can I just flick him away?
Can I just open the chest?
You can.
I'm gonna open the chest. I don't care what that fucking ghost thinks.
You go to open the chest.
Hold on, before you open it,
Okay.
I'm rolling investigation.
Alright.
I've run into this shit so many fucking times. I literally,
About to
a
get
fucking
my ass.
chest trap almost fucking killed me. Like,
Oh, okay. I see it.
doesn't matter, I don't see shit. One.
I'm still opening it.
I roll in that one. Investigation.
Okay. You're sure that chest is trapped.
It's trapped. Fucking open.
I'll open it. Shit.
I fucking stand way back.
You stand way back.
Oh, open that shit.
You open the chest. It actually opens, no problem. But then suddenly,
Son of a-
15.
does a 19 hit you?
Yes, 19 hits him.
Okay.
I fucking knew it.
2d8.
That shit
14 is
literally-
what it have to be under to not hit me, right?
Yeah. Under 40.
If it's 14 or less, it won't hit you.
Actually,
said how much
it's
did you
Or
do?
13 or less, yeah.
How much damage did you do?
7.
Oh, I thought you said it for a second.
If he would have rolled a 2 8s, you were fucked. You were permanent.
That's what I thought you said. I'm like,
2d8 is what I rolled. Or not what I really rolled, but the dice that I rolled. But it was for 7 damage total. And you look up, the will-o-wisp has dropped down on you and shocked you.
I fucking knew it. I told you it was trapped.
6.
Can I go and like shove the wisp away? Ooh.
I cry.
You try, you go to shove it away, your hand goes right through it.
You bitch.
And if we want to fight it, we all need to roll initiative.
Well, I want what's inside the chest. You
Yeah, I'm not stopping after that.
want.
That's infuriating me.
pissed.
That's making me mad. Like, I'm like, oh.
You hear a voice in your head, and you don't speak primordial, do you?
No.
No.
So it's just garbled gibberish to you.
There's no common?
But it sounds almost like waves and stuff in your head while it's speaking.
Okay. So I'm fucking cursed now.
Yeah.
No, it was trying to tell you to go away. But
Oh.
it was telling you to go away, don't touch the chest, and you can leave. But you don't understand any of
So
that.
I'm still just like, no.
You're just like, great, there's something in my mind. I'm shocked. I only got to partially open this chest.
Well, we can't attack it because
You can.
our sword will just go right through.
Huh?
What do you mean? No, I just tried to fucking shove him. And I just went right through.
I mean, you can try. You might be right. Its dex is really high.
Its dex is how high is its
I'm
dex?
about to
Plus 9.
dip my arrow in the cauldron and shoot the.
Higher than
Ghost.
yours?
It's a plus 9.
What the fuck? Oh, well, it makes sense. It's good.
The score is 28.
Wait, what?
The score is 28.
It's CR.
No, the dex score.
Oh.
Damn. Nothing made about sex here.
Well, it's
No.
well, that's also dependent on its AC.
You almost fucking killed me. I think I'm gonna try to back off a little bit.
You back off, you don't keep going for the chest.
I'm going right for it.
As soon as
accept
you
my
start to
defeat.
back off, you see it float up a little bit, and it doesn't seem to pursue you.
Oh, it's guardian in the fucking chest.
I reach right for that fucking chest.
You reach for the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I do a sleight of hand?
I mean, you can try.
16. And it's dex. Oh, and I'm perception. 19.
Yeah, it doesn't notice you go for it. Once you touch it, it's still going to notice. I mean, you're right under it in front of its face. But you can get to it without it noticing what you're doing.
I do that.
Okay. You do that, and I assume you open the chest? Or
I open that shit.
Okay, you finish opening it, and
Fine.
you are taking 2d8 damage. It shocks the fuck out of you.
I'm literally back at 5 HP. Great.
We're chilling, Robert. We need to not. We're about to die, Steve.
You hear garbled gibberish in your head and the sound of waves.
Since I opened it, can I see what's in it?
Yeah. Actually, all of us can roll a perception check to see
Hell,
what's in
I
there.
should have done that too.
20.
17.
Okay. We can all
Plus
see.
3, which is 20.
That's a huge ass stack of coins.
Fuck.
Oh.
That's more money than
Alright, so we
any-
can't open that shit, but can we just pick that shit up and run the fuck away with it?
Well, since
We
I
could try.
opened it, I
And
can,
it is open now.
Oh,
and I can roll a sleight of hand again.
steal.
Oh, with that much. So looking at it, to put it in to perspective for you, you're like, I wouldn't have even come close to that much in 10 years in the military.
The amount of money that's in there.
Yeah, that's a fat chest.
And
You're
you're
like,
talking about like military time whenever there was Iraq when they're paying people money for like just having to go through that shit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can sleight of hand it.
We need that money, Robert.
Distracted.
Ow.
What? We still have
Fucking
the
do something.
giant, bro. Okay, well.
Oh yeah, is the giant getting any closer?
we don't
It
know.
actually has quieted down.
Okay, so I
I don't
guess
like that.
I will try to.
20 on a sleight of hand.
I mean, if you're trying to grab it, it's still right under its face, so it's still going to see you.
It's a 21. No, actually 23. The sleight of hand.
It's still right in front of it.
He's distracted.
Can I try to burn it with a torch or some shit?
You can try to blind it with a torch.
You
I'll try
could
to
if you
blind it
wanted
with a
to.
torch.
Okay, you start waving the torch around in front of it, and you hear more waves and garbled gibberish as it starts to float towards you. Now, you successfully grab a handful of coins.
Not the whole thing.
Way too many coins to grab this. I mean, you could grab the chest, but you definitely need a good strength check to move that much all at once.
How good are we talking?
At least a 22.
Damn.
I literally have to roll a 20. A nat 20 in order to get a 22.
I mean, it's possible.
Nope, 2021. I'm off by 1. Because I'm not proficient in strength.
We need a
You
general.
grab it, you drag it just a little bit, and it makes a scraping sound, and you see the ball of light rotate towards you.
Actually, it's distracted on me now.
All right, now I'm gonna run over and grab that shit. Yeah, we go over to
Trying to
Robert.
grab the fucking
So I
coin.
guess I'll run over to it.
Sleight
Try
of
to
hand.
grab the whole chest. Slide a hand it. Nine.
No.
I ain't going nowhere, boy.
You're not grabbing
The sleight of hand is to do it without being noticed. If you don't care if you're seen, you can just do pure athletics.
Oh, so then just 9 plus athletics, which is 5. So that make it a little better.
A little better, but
14. That's still no.
no.
Are we just gonna go back and forth with this?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys do still have me here too. I'm looking at you guys like, why is nobody communicating? What the fuck do you guys want?
What? You know what?
We're trying to get
There's
the
hella
coin.
money in there. Can you help us? You want some gold?
I mean, sure, I can help.
Thank you.
I go to stab the will-o-wisp, and my sword just goes right through it.
The fuck is its AC?
How do you say his name? What's it?
Oh, Jegral?
J-Bro? That's right. J-Bro.
Jegral, white thing.
That's why I've been saying that. I just forgetting. White Fang. Just start calling me White Fang.
You can.
Hey, noob is a bitch.
I tried helping. I tried to stab it.
Okay.
And you
Immediately.
Nothing?
No, so it'll turn towards me.
12.
12 with...
AC is 18.
It hits.
Fuck is its attack? Well, if I'm doing fucking math here, I rolled a 12. Your AC is
dropped.
18.
Oh, wait. No, you're right. It's 12. It didn't hit. I was thinking it was a 14.
No.
Okay, it didn't hit. I almost died.
Where is he? He's by you?
That's by Robert and I. Rotating between us, trying to figure out who wants to shock.
Okay, now I'm going to,
Take the coins. Forget about the chest itself. Take the fucking coins.
I look at it and I'm like, there's way too many coins. My
Fuck it,
pockets
dude.
aren't that deep.
I'm gonna go athletics and try to fucking pick that shit up and just run away with it. Alright. 19,
19.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
You can do it.
Fuck yeah. I'm fucking booking it. And damn, but I'm going to run straight for that rope, dude.
Straight towards the rope.
Where the rope is. And I'm like, come on, guys, let's get to the rope. I'm going to start tossing the coins. We're just going to go.
There's 2 paths that go towards the rope. Do you want to go towards back towards the room where he brought the giant in from, or do you want to go back towards the frozen lake?
With the dead giants in it?
Yes.
Frozen lake.
Okay. So you immediately start running that way. The will-o-wisp. What's its speed?
Should be slow, right?
No.
It's probably fast
Oh, wait,
as fuck.
it's a high
90
ass
speed or some
dex.
shit, dude.
It's about 50 feet.
I only have 30.
So you run 30 feet and
He's already in front of me, like,
yeah, it goes, circles around in front of you, and you hear louder waves crashing, and it sounds like angry, garbled gibberish now.
Well, since he's still running, I'm gonna run right there.
It did just leave our attack range to stop him. We can make opportunity attacks.
Yeah, let's do it. Next one.
You want to confirm it?
Fuck yeah. Do it. 20!
bro.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so max damage on the second die.
Boom.
You don't have to roll 2.
Six.
6 plus 10 is 16 plus whatever your strength is.
So 2. 16's a negative. 18 damage. I'm the
Ooh.
first one that fucking hit
And it
him.
has 28.
No, it has 28 dex.
Oh. We don't know.
No. I fucking slashed
I
that
know,
bitch.
but-
28 decks. This man's laughing at us, dude.
15 plus
That
my
hit.
plus to hit,
Oh,
plus 6.
that
You
hits.
hit it.
Yeah, there's no way you don't hit it. 8.
8.
And
Oh, wait.
He's great.
The fucking class feature.
the seals?
No, not that. The other fucking one that's similar to the spikes.
Oh, the critical chaos. We don't have that yet. That's level 2.
Case is gonna be so nice with the. Oh my god.
But I did deal enough to hit it. So you strike it in your floating bomb. First one that hit it, I'm like, yeah. And I'm the one that killed it as I stab it.
Nice. So it's dead.
Yeah, it
Got
went
the
to cut
chest.
you off, so we attacked it.
Let's go. Thank you.
All right. Follow you. I'm like, here, let me help you. And I reach out to carry one side of it.
Dude,
Like
let's
back at
go.
you, I'm like, shut.
Fuck you.
Sorry, Steve. 1 second. Before we leave, I start wrapping a rope around it.
You did. I will cut this rope.
Come on, we'll share it with you once we get away. I just want to make sure that we get our share.
Fine.
You understand.
We found this film square.
Fine.
Like, to be fair, I mean, I killed the thing. He ran away with the chest. Like,
I did damage to it.
50
Yeah,
split.
yeah. I kind of don't want to give this money to that lady at all. I feel like
I
if we show it
did
to her, she's
damage
gonna be like,
to it.
"Hey,
Fuck you.
I think you can have some if you help us get it back."
Yeah, or you could carry the pot. That it
Yeah,
needs stew.
It does smell good.
You shall make it a sea hack
Hey, I thought she was old lady. To
with
be fair,
potential human bits.
I mean, once it's dumped out, it should be fine.
if you think I was taking that soup back to the people, you're crazy. Because why would I be like, "Here's your fisherman. You're now soup."
None of us grabbed the head of the fucking fisherman, right?
I grabbed
I'm
something off of each of their things of clothing.
I grabbed a head just to. See,
Why do you want a head so bad?
Well, I'm grabbing it so that it's
Which
not
head are you grabbing?
You on the people.
the actual head, not the fucking other head that you're talking about.
I just want to verify. I don't know
Robert
what
with
Steve
four
is
heads.
into.
The ladies could be like, "Oh,
Like, maybe that's what that fisherman's wife would have wanted.
No.
yes."
It takes us some time to get the chest up the rope, make it out. But we do eventually succeed. When we get to the boat, I'm like, oh, I think we've made it. We've done our job. Do we want to count the gold?
Yeah, we should.
Yes. See our enemies.
We missed one of the coolest monsters.
Oh,
Monster.
A water weird.
The water.
An elemental.
Oh, hell no.
dude, I'm glad we didn't have to face that.
We didn't even fight the giant. We just fucking hit
Ran
him.
away from his ass. We got a big ass
To be
chest.
fair, it's CR6. It's meant to fight 5 to 6 level 6 characters.
That's like a
Yeah, we would have got fucked.
I did forewarn you. There were certain things where it's like, you don't want to fight it. Think outside the box.
Yeah. Like sometimes headstrong is not the.
Or sometimes it is when you're like, cook the hag.
Yeah, like just
What is
immediately
the CR
pushing her ass. Well, I just did not have a good feeling about her. I'm like too fishy, like a random old lady cooking a big ass stew pot in the middle of nowhere. Everything around her was dead.
And the harpies.
Yeah, the harpies I think are 1.
Harpies were pretty easy. We pieced them up.
So we agree we're going to count the money?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's count them.
Okay. As soon as we start pulling out coins and going to count the money, something happens.
Of course.
Maybe something was gonna happen.
Of course. We should
I
not
should have rolled
sit
fucking
there and count the
investigation.
freaking money. It's like
The giant's gonna fucking come in. The
about
giant's
to slam
gonna
the
come in.
shit up the chest.
Oh, there they are. No. Let's see.
Dwarfs, bro. I bet you dwarfs are gonna be like, stay the fuck away from our money.
That doesn't count. It's not on the
Do
table.
a table dice roll.
All right. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Okay. I'm gonna be attacked by 2 of them.
2 of what?
The creatures.
8. So it
15,
misses.
44.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
There's a big ass gorilla.
It's a demon. Not that attacked me. That's what the gorilla was. Let's see. So it was a 15 and
A fucking hand?
so those both or 1 hits. 17 hits. That's gonna hit you.
Hit me?
5. You don't get hit.
Thankfully.
So we both reach in, and 4 disembodied hands come shooting out. 1 latches onto my face and attacks. 1 latches onto Robert's face. 1 tries to get me, but gets knocked aside by its companion as it gets me. The one that goes towards you, you're like, nope.
Damn. And so the hand's just on your face?
And
It's on mine, too.
One on Robert, so can I try to slice off those hands
you can.
without stabbing you guys?
So I'm taking 4 damage, and Robert's taking 3.
Oh.
Alright, well,
I'm at 2 HP.
So it's digging into your. You feel 2 fingers going into your eyes, and 1's going up into your mouth.
You piece
yeah, can you rip it off? Or do I need to rip it off for you?
fucking rip that shit off.
And actually, we need to do initiative to see who's going to go in what order, because that's their surprise round.
21. Okay. I got 21.
You got a 15 with your initiative bonus?
Yeah, with my initiative bonus.
And hands. +2. Okay, so it's going to go Robert, you, me, and then the hands.
Okay.
Fuck you, you piece
So
of
what do you
shit.
want to do, Steve?
Fucking tear this shit off.
Okay, make an attack roll. Would you be sad if it was a nat 20 that wasn't on the table?
Oh, that
There we go. Hell yeah. And I'm confirming that shit. Even though it won't do damage, huh?
I mean, technically it could be an unarmed strike, so you would deal 1 damage. So crit would deal 2, but there's no reason to confirm it because there's no extra, because there's no roll for it.
I'll just grab it and slam it down.
You grab it and rip it off.
Bitch.
And it took 2 damage. It's still up and kicking. It immediately jumps back up. You get a feeling it's going back for your face.
Fucking use my shield to cover my face. Can't jump through this shit.
Alex, what would you like to do? He just ripped the hand off his face. I've got one on mine. And there's
one
2 more
looking
around us.
at you.
Oh, and this
They're
is what,
just
that's what it
severed
looks like.
hands. Yeah.
These things can't swim.
I think I will.
I just got a fucking amazing
Since
idea.
you love being warm so much, White Fang,
I know this is kind of mean, but I'm gonna pull out a torch
and try to burn the other one off your face.
Okay.
Fuck
and-
you.
I'm gonna take out my sword in the other hand and just start swinging
Okay.
in this crazy motion, trying to
You're
hit
trying to fucking
any of the hands that I can while
So-
I'm doing that.
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
15
15
plus
plus, yeah.
so 20.
Okay, you definitely hit.
Okay.
And torch would be fire, so roll a d6.
3,
3, and what is your dex?
Dexter.
16
So plus 3. So
plus
6.
3.
Okay, you ram the torch right into the hand and completely burn it. You hear me go, hot, hot. The hand drops and rolls back and forth and then shrivels in on itself.
Okay.
You're pretty sure you killed it. Well, you're not sure it was alive to begin with. So killed might not be the right word.
Yeah, it stopped doing whatever it was before.
Yeah. It's no longer Idle's hands.
Yeah.
And then with your other sword, make an attack roll.
Okay. 3.
No.
That one misses. So you're kind of defending yourself, but nothing's being hit.
Now it's the hand's turn.
No, my turn.
Yeah. White Fang goes.
11
11.
plus fucking 6. Holy shit.
No, I'm going to use my sling. So plus 4.
When you're blind? Oh, wait,
Fine, he just got it off my face.
Yeah. I
no.
burned off.
So plus 4, so it's still a 15, which definitely hits.
So the AC is like a 14 or 15.
1d4 plus 2. 3 plus 2.
It's 4.
So you see me grab a rock, put it in my sling, and chuck it at the thing. And it immediately hits it and knocks it into the water. We don't see it come back up.
Oh, nice. Turn on the hand.
Now it's the hand's turn. The one that has fallen in love with Robert.
Misses. I'm sorry. There's no way in hell it's gonna get up to 18. Fuck you.
So I was looking for multi-attack.
They have multi-attack?
No, but that's what I was looking
Oh,
for. Yeah. Neither one's going to hit any of us.
Plus 7.
So they both go to jump towards Robert and both hit each other and fall down in front of him.
My turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my longsword. And how close are they together?
Close, but technically far enough apart you can only hit one.
Shit.
Fun game mechanics.
Well, I was hoping that I'd be able to like, have them be like close enough to where if I do one slash motion across the ground, I hit both. Shit.
Well, if they hit and fell, they just stabbed together.
Well, they hit and bounced off each other, so they're close to him, but
We're near water. They can't swim.
but you know, they might be able to swim fine.
I fucking hope not.
Have hands following you in the water the whole way back to the town.
I'm gonna fucking kick one in the fucking water.
Make an attack roll. And are you attacking the one that violated your eyes and mouth, or are you
Yes.
attacking the other one?
I'm attacking that.
Oh,
Oh, 19.
You'll hit.
and I'm kicking it, so it's
1 point of damage.
1 point, and it's into the water.
Okay.
Fuck you.
You see bubbles.
What the fuck are you still? How? Wait, doesn't it have to make dex in order to fucking swim?
Only if it's gonna swim.
Is it just gonna fucking see?
It might.
That's how it be.
I mean, you're the one that said it can't swim.
You can't swim, bitch.
What would you like to do, Alex? You've got one that just went in the water and one more up here that apparently hasn't been touched.
The one that is in the air.
I mean, water. I
Not
said
the
air.
No, the one that hasn't been touched or whatever. I'll try to go for that one. I'll just use my swords. Dual wield.
Okay. Go ahead and make
You
an
should.
attack roll for the first one. You should
18.
save. That'll definitely hit.
And then do I need to do one of these
Yes.
ones? Or is it two? Because I'm doing both, right?
It's a separate d20 roll for each one, but do your damage first because you might want to hit another one.
So 5 for the first hit,
3.
and the second one
Missed the
is
second hit.
so 5 plus 3, so 8.
Okay, so you cleave one of the hands and the remaining hand up with us in half.
Disappeared into deepness.
I probably would have made this shoe rack.
Or dog food. Dog food.
So I did some damage to it.
Oh yeah, you cleaved it in half. It's dead. I'm looking around. I'm like, oh cool, nothing left. We can go back to counting and then scratch as the hand climbs up from the water.
How the fuck?
And oh, what was that?
18.
And
Shit.
with Steve not paying any attention, it launches right back at his face and shoves its fingers back into his mouth.
What's the third time?
Second.
Just keeps going.
Dealing
Using your head as a
4
bowling ball.
damage.
Oh, I'm down.
It sticks its fingers so far down his mouth that he suffocates. As it's like, deep throat this.
Nice.
I'm now in saving throws.
From a hand. A CR0 creature.
I thought it couldn't swim.
It stuck to the side of the boat. And then climbed up. It's got claws.
I kicked you in the water.
You'll be fine. The hand, so it's your turn.
Saving throws, yeah.
Get it on.
Yes! Stand up with 1 HP.
Nice.
You get up with 1 HP, you have a middle finger very far down your throat. And that's an uncomfortable caress it's doing on the side of your jaw with its other fingers.
Can I bite the middle finger?
I was just thinking that you bite it off.
Go ahead and do an attack roll.
How the fuck can I miss?
And you just might not be able to.
And choke on
Oh yeah, your tongue might get in the way.
21.
You hit.
So what type of damage roll do I
That's
use?
It would just be a 1.
Yeah,
Unarmed
so
strike.
unarmed.
But so you bite, and I'm pretty sure that you bite the finger off, and it falls down and starts wailing, and you stomp on it over and over.
Bitch, 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 bitch.
Did it get a little too intimate?
You won't fucking talk about it. Let's go.
Like, shouldn't we continue counting the money?
Fine.
Yeah, let's get back to that. I forgot we were even doing that. For these stupid ass hands.
Maybe you should open it. They seem to like you. If there's any more, we'll find out real quick.
I will stab you and drown you. No,
You wanted the money.
fucking count it.
I cautiously go over and start poking around. After a few seconds, I'm like, all right, I think it's safe. Start counting it. It takes us a while to count all these coins, and that's because there's 600 gold pieces.
Yeah, damn.
Wow. All right.
Keep in mind in the
200 each, and we don't say shit about this to that lady.
Yep, and keep in mind in the D&D economy, like 1 gold piece is like fancy living for a day.
So we're chilling. We just found 200 gold each if we go even. Are we splitting it like that?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go.
200 GP.
Wow. So plus I have, so it's 210 then for me, right? Because I have that 10 still from the.
I have 200. Yeah.
So we finished counting and divvying it up, and I'm like, well, we don't need this as evidence, and I kicked the chest off the side of the boat.
We could have sold that.
We could have sold the cauldron too, but you guys insisted that we leave it.
We could have taken that chest back to that lady and been like, we found a chest and 4 dead sailors. Sorry. Could have solved our mission right there.
It's okay.
It's fine.
But it's
Roll
very
us
nice
back.
of you to want to roast Steve. Thank you.
No.
That's your contribution. I mean, I killed the will-o-wisp. He carried out the chest.
I just killed the fucking hands.
Maybe we should take his gold.
Yeah, you can't roll
Fucking
now.
try.
I'm just kidding.
Jokes. I can
He
roll.
seemed to have been just fine rowing while he was singing.
I can do. Man, I'm about to use my athletics and row us back there in like 2 seconds. Go ham.
Let's see, if you're gonna roll, that means I need a sea shanty.
Yes. Oh, he's got his.
I don't know where my
earrings.
phone is. There it is.
In the book.
Dude, I had to fight Neil Magny earlier. Most of my fight event so far. It's just wrestling all the time. I finally TKO'd him on knocking him out of the 3rd round. Before, yeah, 3rd one. But
Are you champion?
no, I barely got to rank 15 after that. I was not ranked for my first 3 or 4 fights. Even though I literally fought Donald Cerrone and Matt Brown, and
To be fair, that was
he wasn't ranked either. I fought him. Yeah, he's not. But
nice.
yeah, Neil Magny was the first one I fought.
Okay, I'm not doing all of this. Okay. There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was a Billy of Tea. The wind blew up, her bow dipped down, oh blow, my bully boys blow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. And yada yada, so on and so forth.
No, you were right.
Yeah, we get there and it's like, cool, now we just have to, do we have to carry the ship back to her? Yeah, we probably do.
No.
We borrowed it.
Yeah.
No, we leave it.
We can't do that. She gave us the ship as a loan.
Ship, and we got this goal. We better just.
We did her mission.
Come on, Steve.
If we don't bring her
Are
the
you
ship,
saying that you're weak? You're not strong enough to carry the ship?
I literally carried it better than you did and him.
we already have her
So
like
you're weak
3
now.
bags.
No.
Prove it.
Fucking hate you.
You
No.
can solo dolo that boat, big dog.
He can't. He's too weak. I guess we'll just carry it without him.
Fine.
20.
He's like, I'll show you. As he does that, I immediately stop helping. I'm like, okay.
I'll fucking throw it on top of you.
After some mild bickering and banter, I help and carry it back, and she's waiting for us. She's like, I wasn't sure if you guys were ever coming back. Was everything okay? I don't see the. So what is that you're carrying, Steve?
It's their head. They died.
No.
I'm not kidding. I mean, here, have it. I toss it right out.
She grabs him. No, William.
At least you can give them some sort of burial. I was only able to grab one head, but
Yes, there was 4 of them. Unfortunately, we believe they were
apparently
murdered.
there was a sea hag. I don't know. They're the ones that
Yes,
fucking
we
saw
came
it. He
upon a
pushed it.
creature.
He pushed it as an old lady, by the way. It was disguised as an old lady, stirring
in the
a
middle of a
pot.
cave,
And then
which we
he
had
shoved
already
it into the
surpassed
fucking
Skeleton
pot.
King and literal wolves.
You literally shoved an old lady into a pipe, and I'm proud of you for it. However, no one else here in the
Hey,
right mind would have done
I already knew that was not no old lady making no soup. She wouldn't have talked all that talk. She would have just started handing out bowls of soup.
Talking what? Talking. Wait. Oh, William. Oh, William. And she says, "Sit it down. I need a full recounting for my reports. What exactly happened?"
So
Alright.
we went up into this cave after fighting some harpies. I don't know. There's some bitches. Then we went into a cave, found a dire wolf. He just sort of killed himself on accident. Went up into another cave, explored it. We got split up because these two can't fucking walk on ice.
That's gross.
What? Butter's getting hard now.
Yeah.
These two can't fucking walk on ice. I sort of chilled and found this book, actually. I don't know if any of you read fucking Dwarvish, but here you go. And I found a fucking giant while they found the fucking sea hag, shoved it into the fucking pot, found the dead bodies there. There was a will-o-wisp that was probably its familiar. We killed that. We stole the gold. I mean, you didn't hear that part. Got
Gold.
into the
Will
boat.
wisps. Wait.
Yeah, there was
And
a
a
will-o-wisp.
cauldron. What about the pot?
There was some cauldron. Apparently, it was magical to make infinite soup. I don't know.
That could be really useful. You guys brought that back, right?
The fuck we did.
Hell no, that thing way too big.
Take it up with him. He didn't want to take
No, but we could show you where it is if you're willing to traverse what we just went through.
Yes, you guys could definitely lead the way. I'll send some men.
it. We'll just point you in the direction. But I recommend bringing at least 30.
There's still a harpy out there too, just so you know.
There's a harpy and there's some skeleton giant thing that we sort of left there.
Anyways, doesn't this solve your murders?
Yes, it does.
And so that wizard probably, like I was saying, didn't kill them. It was probably one of the harpies.
No. He showed up. They died. Let's end the story. He did it.
You guys have no fucking logic, which I'm 100% fine with, by the way. I love the fact that you guys just go in, kill whoever the fuck you think did it, and then just... And it's a public execution, that's even better. Odin, shut up.
Oh, yeah, we have to discourage that kind of stuff again. And as she says that, a soldier comes up and he's like, Milady, another murder. She's like, but no, we haven't had any new travelers. And then her head snaps towards us.
If you fucking even think about it, I will cut your head off.
No, you guys aren't here, but... No, I couldn't be.
I will.
No, I owe you guys payment. Thank you so much. Oh, my poor William. And she starts patting the skull. So, I told you that I would give you one of two magic items. So tell me, which would you prefer, the first or the second item?
Can we see them?
You have eyes, right?
Fucking
I'm sure that you
obviously.
can.
I don't fucking see them right here. You're not exactly carrying them.
Oh, you didn't ask me to show them to you. You just asked if you can see them. I have faith in your vision.
Show them to us.
That's not much of a request.
Please. We earned it, did we not?
I like height so much more than you.
I hate him just as much as I hate you. See, we're on equal terms here.
He's like, okay. Here they are, and she starts showing them to you, and then immediately turns and shows them to Hive.
Can you do an arcane check?
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check. As he's trying to figure it out, she's showing you, see, this is a gray bag of tricks. And this here, in this copper tube, is a scroll of fireball.
19.
Okay, 19. So you know a scroll of fireball is a magic item that is good for one use and allows the user to cast fireball. But it can only be used if you can learn that spell.
So, that's
So
pointless for
you're unlearned
literally-
in magic. Yeah.
So literally just go with the other one.
Bag of tricks, on the other hand,
I like this.
and specifically a gray bag of tricks,
Great bag.
is on page 154. What is the dungeon master's guide?
really just fucking hate this person. And they don't like me either, which makes sense.
Okay, so you know that bag of tricks are ordinary looking bags made from gray, rust, or tan cloth. That appears to be empty. This one's the gray one. However, reaching inside reveals the presence of a small fuzzy object that weighs about half a pound. You can use an action to pull the fuzzy object from the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. When the object lands, it transforms into a creature you determine by rolling a d8 and consulting the table to the corresponding bag. The creature vanishes at the next honor when it's reduced to 0 hit points. The creature is friendly to you and your companions, and it acts on your turn. You can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what actions it takes on its next turn, or give it general orders such as to attack your enemies. In the absence of such orders, the creature acts in a fashion appropriate to its nature. Once 3 fuzzy objects have been pulled from the bag can't be used again until the next dawn.
That's good.
You would know that in a gray bag you can pull out a weasel, a giant rat, a badger, a boar, a panther, a giant badger, a dire wolf, or a giant elk.
I thought fuck would you pull anything else besides a dire wolf.
Well, you don't get to pick, you roll. It's random.
If you fucking get a weasel, you might as well just kill the things.
The tan bag of tricks is the one you'd really want. Jackal, ape, baboon, axe beak, black bear, giant weasel, giant hyena, and tiger.
Again, why the fuck would you want a giant weasel? They don't
You
do
know,
shit.
you might have a situation.
Maybe the ordinary sized weasel isn't fitting in your ass properly anymore, and you're like, I just need it bigger.
Yeah,
Alright, we'll take fucking whole bag.
bag of tricks.
Because none of us know fucking magic.
You explain to us that we can't use it and what the bag of tricks is?
Yes.
I'm like, okay, I agree. Who gets the bag? Do you want to hide?
I don't care. I'm not probably gonna use that. You can take that if you don't like thing.
Think of all the food we can eat with it.
Roll
It's
18 sleight of
me.
hand.
You're taking it. I don't even argue. I don't need to roll the check because I'm willing to give it to you. I'll just eat whatever you pull out. Surprised you didn't want the cauldron of plenty.
We should have grabbed
That's
it.
literally
I thought
a
it was
fuck-
cursed.
I thought it was
I
a
really-
fucking...
I thought after Crystal Old Hag, you knew it was over.
Well, yeah, I thought once the old hag, the sea hag was fucking dead, it wouldn't fucking do its shit anymore.
Oh no, it definitely does.
Clearly, I think.
So it literally wasn't
Literally
the sea hag
cauldron.
wasn't lying
With what?
with it being able to fucking just
That's
produce
true. You just
infinite
put water in
fucking-
there. So she wasn't lying, but she did kill him. I
Sea hag did kill him, right?
think. We
The
don't know.
the skeleton giant did
But killed the
on her
sailors.
behest.
So she like made him, basically.
But yeah, the cauldron is
So there's no way to save them?
No, I already did. Get over there, bro. 10 days or however long it's been.
Why the hell did she just decide to fucking cook them?
that lasts a while. I don't know.
Cauldron
Ask
ready
the
right
writer of the book. But yeah, if water is poured into the cauldron and stirred for 1 minute, it transforms into a hearty hot stew, which can provide one nourishing meal for up to 4 people per gallon of water.
George be like, how do I get that recipe?
The stew remains hot while in the cauldron, then cools naturally after it's removed.
It's like new lunch break update.
And it has interesting stuff if you bring it back to the town.
Like,
Yeah, I didn't think that. That's cool that you can do that. Like, you can basically almost do anything in this game. It sounds like they have scenarios for everything in those books.
They do, yeah. And even if there's not something there, you just come up with what would be the appropriate action.
That's cool.
Like, it doesn't necessarily say what happens if you attack Captain Arlagath.
Right, you make that part up, right? And then, like,
Yeah.
the tasks
real.
and
Like,
stuff.
it tells me enough. It tells me what her stats are, so I
Gives
can
you
be like,
basic
this is what
stuff,
she'll
you
do.
fill in the rest.
I was really thinking of fucking attacking her. I was really
Bad Steve.
Yeah, I was really wanting
I
to
got a
fucking
newspaper.
stab her.
Bad Steve.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you have a newspaper?
It was in his bag of tricks. He took it from you.
How the hell did you get a newspaper?
Well, in 1974,
I cut the newspaper in half.
That's weird. I used to talking to this lady.
Alright.
we definitely can, yeah. Do you have more questions for her or things that you want to talk to her about?
So, for our other set of prize, could we get lodging in the safer tavern? Not the shitty one.
I mean, if you want to go buy a room, you're welcome in the town.
Without you guys thinking that we fucking killed somebody because you know we were somewhere else.
Yeah, of course. I mean, person died before you got back. And I'm sure nobody will die again after you've been here.
20 on insight.
She's telling the truth. As of now, she doesn't think you killed anybody.
That's very surprising because she does not like me at all.
She doesn't think you killed the person that just died in the town. You may have killed the fisherman, but she doesn't think Hyde would let you do it.
Or you.
She doesn't know much about me. She just thinks I'm quiet.
I'm gonna intimidate her because I feel like she kind of lied to us. Like she said that there were just 4 fishermen, but then she's like, William. Like, who's William? Basically, why are you so connected to William? Is that your husband? Like, what's going on?
No, my husband can't find out about this.
Oh,
He was something else.
Fucking friends with benefits. You
I don't even want to get involved in that. I got that in real life. I'm gonna just my fault, lady. All right.
You fucking. Yeah, that's PD, so.
What was that other
I do
item?
not, although I do have a son named William. He may or may not be a junior.
That's horrible. And a fair kid, and you name him after. Oh.
I'm disappointed.
Look, it just kind of happened one night. We were at the bar, we were drinking. I'd just gotten off shift. We just brought in a bunch of knucklebone trout. My husband was out on the hunt.
Who is your husband? Because I feel like you could have just told him, even if.
I couldn't have told him.
21
He
on
wouldn't.
persuasion.
He wouldn't have forgiven me.
21 on persuasion.
I'm not going to be able to convince her.
Who?
She doesn't want to tell you because that's her infidelity. That's her dirty secret. But she does tell you, look, I regretted it the first time.
The first time?
I felt a little guilty the second and third times. But, I mean, William and I were just really connected.
Yeah, you did.
Literally. Well, we still have his head, so we could go just start walking around the town with it if you don't like either give us something else or
For lodging in a tavern, maybe?
yeah, I'm gonna go find out who your husband is and just show him his head and say that your son is this person's son.
But hi, I thought you were a good guy.
Thinking.
This
seeing
is just
and
too
believing.
much. This is fishy. Something going on here. You guys are burning people to stakes with fire arrows.
That's fine.
That's fine, but then they're blaming us on it when we're going and saving them.
We didn't blame you. I don't think it was you at all.
Okay, I believe that part.
But look, I can't give you both magic items. If I don't return something to my higher-ups, they're going to know that stuff went missing and was taken. And I can't provide free lodging. I don't have that kind of money, nor do I have
She's
that
not
kind
looking
of
at me, right?
What's the sleight of hand your ass?
21. Jeez.
That's not a D20. That's a D12.
Oh, come on.
Did the D20 here?
There. There's 2.
Oh. 16. I rolled a 21, so
21, so we tied, so we both need to roll.
you trying to stop me?
Good luck. I rolled a 20.
So did I.
What's your bonus to it?
For Dex?
Yeah,
Fuck you. That's a +1.
I've got a +5 for my perception.
I'm also fucking proficient in sleight of hand.
Okay, so you have a +3. I still have a +5. I noticed it. I'm like, don't steal her stuff.
Fuck
Oh. Community snaps back at you. Bad Steve, and hits you with a newspaper.
I take that newspaper and cut it in half. What is
Grabs
with
the-
you guys and with fucking newspapers?
She grabs the tube with the scroll of fireballs and shoves it down in between her cleavage. She's like, there's no way you can get this without me knowing.
Not if I use my sword.
And hi, you'll protect me, right?
Of course. Is there anything else we can do for you here?
Well, there is something you can do for me, Hive.
No. What is it?
Well, you see, I'm in grieving with William gone, and my husband is...
You just don't stop, lady. You need to go see somebody. Oh my goodness, no.
23 in perception. Do I see anything else on her besides the fireball?
Not as far as magic. She got a small...
She said, brilliant.
She's got her armor on,
Or an
her weapon on her side, and a small purse that looks like it's probably empty.
So she's a bro. She's bro.
Yeah.
Do I know? Can I see what rank she is?
You can see that she is probably a sergeant.
Okay, so like 3 ranks higher than a private.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm ranked higher than her.
You're quartermaster, so yes,
Yeah,
yes,
right,
you
I'm
are.
Where
But
your
yeah,
commander.
She's trying to convince you, like, come on, Hive. It's I'm in grieving. I need a shoulder to cry on.
Of
20
course, I'm always here to talk.
Talking's a good place to start.
20 on persuasion. Why don't you just go to a bar? I'm sure you can find somebody else like Lily.
That is where I met William, but now I met Hive.
Not in a bar.
That's fine. Here, you go to the tavern. I'll give you directions on where it is. Hive, since you said you wanted to talk, I have a nice, cozy home off this way.
Alone?
Yes, of course. Private conversations. Private conversations.
Alright.
You agree? Okay. She leads you to her home. She's like, oh, please excuse the mess. It's a little messy, not awful, but she takes some dishes from the table, puts them over in the sink area, lights a couple of candles. And she goes, well, we're not eating, so there's no reason to sit at the table. I don't have other furniture except for, oh, there's a bed here. Come sit next to me.
22 on perception. Did I see where they went?
You saw the direction. If you chose to follow them, you can roll a stealth and
Yeah.
see where they went.
Fuck.
I'm gonna
Oh.
do deception.
16.
Are you going to convince her that you're
I'm
going
gonna
along
go to
with
sit.
it?
I'm gonna act like I'm about to go sit on the bed and I'm just gonna
17.
straight punch her right in the face.
17.
17.
Oh shoot. Is
Yeah.
the dot on the top? Is that a 6 or a 9?
If it's by the closed part, it's a 6. If it's by the open part, that's a 9.
Alright, so 9 plus
So nobody saw me? Not
one,
even you?
10. I rolled a 10 on that. Oh
No.
no. I ain't deceiving shit.
You definitely miss.
Well, he was doing deception.
Well, deception and then attacking. So when you go to do that, she definitely knows what you're
She
doing.
can tell I'm not gonna do it.
13.
13.
I can see what's going on.
Roll a dexterity check.
Do I see what's going on?
4.
You do not. We saw them go inside. So when you go to swing, she goes to the side, grabs your arm, and pulls you down onto the bed.
Jeez. Can I roll to pick the lock? Or is it?
I mean, it's not locked.
Oh.
You could
Since
just
I have a high
open
enough
it.
stealth, I'll just walk right in. I have a high enough stealth.
Poor Hyde is like, I don't
I
like
was
where
born
this is
to
going.
win. Oh shit.
He's like, I do like an aggressive man.
I am gonna try to do.
Quick, like, perception check and see if I can see anything.
Well,
in the
you'll be able
room.
to see me if you roll
Yeah,
high
I'll
enough.
see. So, 13 plus 3, 16.
Okay, you see evidence of toys all over the ground, the food and stuff. You see the door starting to crack open, and you see him looking in.
Okay,
And you
so-
see a family portrait of her, a man, and 3 kids.
Oh,
You can see her husband.
You see 2 girls and a boy.
Oh, the boy's William Jr., bro.
Okay. And she's just what, standing over me right now?
She was already sitting on the bed, so she's sitting next to you. She's closing down onto the bed with her. And she's got you pulled in close and telling you she likes an aggressive man. So she's not put off by the fact that you just tried to hit her.
Oh man.
When I did that perception check, what armor was she wearing?
As a veteran? That's a good question. Let's see. Page 350.
Which she's a veteran?
Yeah.
But you said she's a sergeant.
Or, yeah, veteran is the stat one.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna try to intimidate her and just tell her stop that shit, lady. Get your hands off me. I'm not interested. So I'm gonna try to roll for that. Wow.
no, that one.
She ain't stopped.
So what armor was she wearing?
Splint mail.
Splint mail?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Armor.
Obviously, but what the fuck is it?
That.
So it's like shit armor? Like, is it good? Is it shit?
It's decent armor. When you tell her that, she does recognize that you're not necessarily agreeing, and she's like, "Are you sure you don't want to continue? I promise. William would tell you if he could. It's well worth it. And I mean, even if I get pregnant, you don't have to take care of the kid. I have a husband for that."
No, my morals could not.
You're chaotic neutral, though.
Yeah, but that chaotic neutral.
Doesn't mean that he's fine with anything. I mean, he can still have his own guidelines.
They have their own standards.
She says, "Okay." And she reaches off to the side of the bed and pulls out a silver coin, and she's like, "Here, for your silence, just leave."
I'm still stealth. You know, he's the only one that knows I'm here.
A silver coin? Then I just get 600
We
gold.
got 200.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw that back at her forehead.
Silver coin is like a day's pay for.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, you clearly need this more than I. And I'm gonna just walk outside the door.
See her pouting.
Leave her with her unhappy family.
Actually, you saw the. Hey, Odin, stop that. But you saw her her husband's face. On the,
Oh yeah, if I could get a good look at who he is. So I guess I will, while I'm taking the coin from her, I'll like take a good look at him on the picture.
Maybe
And then-
try to out her.
Yeah, exactly. And then go ahead and get out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell her too, like, actually, no, I'm not gonna say anything else. I might, but I'll bite my tongue for this.
She did try to say for your silence. When
Exactly.
She
That's
tried
why I
to
was gonna be like, you can't pay me off, lady. What do you think I am?
we're literally richer than she is.
Oh, by far.
It's more than that too, but yeah, definitely. It's an ally. It's in the family too. It's like,
I mean, it's like I told him that even his 200 is probably well over 10 years worth of pay for a soldier.
I'll be living large.
Already. So I just grabbed you and we leave.
Yes.
Here, okay.
So what the fuck was going on? I thought she was gonna kill you and I wanted to watch.
I think she was trying to steal my 200 gold and shoot me with an Ioka pistol. the forehead.
Well, let's go to the tavern. Fucking white thing.
We better not go to the tavern. I'm about to get in a brawl. I'm literally tavern brawler.
Well, we have to go to a tavern.
But that's where rooms are.
Sure. Doesn't make sense.
You guys see me waiting at the tavern? I'm like, guys, I got us rooms.
Hell yeah.
How'd you get us rooms without paying for it?
I went in and started talking about what we were doing, and apparently William's wife runs the tavern here.
Oh,
We gotta get out of here.
I didn't tell her what we heard and found out, but I did let her know that we recovered the head of her late husband.
And
She offered us a free room for.
did
while
you
we stayed.
give her the head to like let her know?
I don't have it. I'm not carrying that around.
Oh yeah, I gave it.
I
to
didn't
her.
take the coin.
You can tell. You can be a fucking snitch.
Yeah.
But do you want to ruin the wife's image of her husband?
No, and we're in the freaking tavern now. Well, I'm more concerned that we're in the tavern that she owns and runs. So.
But to be fair, we'll be telling the truth and she'd appreciate it. Which means more free moves.
She might not appreciate
She
it.
might be pissed though, and then we're right in the middle of all that. I say we sleep it off. We sleep on it. In the morning we tell them. We decide from there. So that way we're at least well rested if some shit goes down.
Harold,
Yeah, I
I'm
do.
like, she did offer to give us a nice room with a fireplace in it, and she said we could have free food. She even told me where the whorehouse is.
Yeah. See, if we, we just gotta be good about it. Because if we take all our hospitality and then just tell her that, she might be pissed.
But it's like, it's what I do. I don't fight off the instinct to.
Steve, listen to me. She told me where the whorehouse is. We at least have to visit that before you ruin our stay.
Warm bed, food.
You can.
Warm bed,
Consensual
food, companionship.
Come on now.
I don't know if it's consensual sex. This is like the medieval
Well, I'm just meaning
time.
because that lady just tried to put it on me or whatever she was trying to do with me.
She did what?
Yeah, she was trying to.
The sergeant
she pulled
was
me onto
trying,
the bed. The sergeant.
trying to fuck
Yeah.
him.
And
then
you said no? You didn't think she was
No.
pretty?
Regardless,
I mean, she's a half elf.
I do speak Elvish, but besides that, she has a husband and 3 kids that I saw a picture of, and also one of the kids is with someone else that we just found his head. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take the other road. I think there's plenty of other women out there.
You're right. The whores are a dime a dozen.
It's plentiful these days.
I start feeling my person like, I can afford so many of them.
Nice purse grab.
And so much food and warm beds.
20 sleight of hand.
Screw you.
Just to be a dickhead.
You can grab it.
I grab it and just dangle it in front of your face. How are you gonna try to keep this much coin without fucking trying to hold on to it?
Do you want to roll a perception check?
122.
20 with a +4.
Fuck you.
24. I'm like, I don't know, like this as I hold up yours.
The thing is, I almost fucking saw that. I might have saw like some movement, but didn't think of it.
Yeah, you just thought I was checking mine, and then nope, you see your purse, and I'm like, so tradesies?
Fine.
Grab a coin and then go to grab yours or grab mine back.
Grab a coin.
Well, are you two done playing with each other's sacks? I'm ready to get a drink at the tavern.
A drink sounds nice,
Alright,
or 2 or 3.
exactly what I'm thinking.
You two go get drunk.
What are you gonna do?
Do I see anyone gamble?
You see anybody gambling? Roll a perception check.
Yeah. 19. plus 4. So 23.
You do see gambling in the corner. It looks like a card game going on.
Card. Do I know what card?
Yeah.
What is it?
Whatever name you want it to be.
That doesn't fucking answer my question.
Blackjack.
Okay. Who's there playing?
You see 2 halflings, a satyr, a human, and an oakish.
Damn.
Fucking.
How is he sitting inside of?
Yeah.
He's
Fucking like
like-
11, 12 feet tall.
Hey, nobody
No, they're
can
about
see his
8
cards
feet.
at least.
He's about 8 feet tall. And he seems to be the dealer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That would make sense. You have
You,
unfair advantage
Care
anyway.
to deal me in?
He looks at you. He needs to make a perception check. He doesn't notice the size of your purse. He's like, yeah, what you in for? Minimum bet's a silver.
Kind of gold.
Ooh, high roller. He looks at him and he's like, you, get out.
Why tell him to leave?
4 max, that's the deal. You see him looking at you and grumbling, all pissed off.
Your fault, buddy.
So go ahead and roll for a d20 for cards. If you're proficient, you can add proficiency. If not,
I don't even know if I'm proficient in cards. I don't know what I fucking got, so I didn't write that shit down.
I picked dice.
you were a charlatan, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have a game, you said.
Okay, so I'm not proficient. 20.
You won the first time. So you get 4 gold,
Fuck it.
1 from each of the other players. Or actually 5, because 1 from the house.
Haha.
The halflings look at you, they're like, double or nothing.
Triple.
Oh.
You put in 15?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll match that.
Okay.
You see the other guy back out.
Just scared.
Oh. Those is
Go ahead
card.
and roll. You win.
60. Damn, I was
So what
smoking.
happened?
That's fine. Let's go again.
If you wish,
50 gold this time.
if you so desire. You go ahead and draw first.
You succeed. You see they're starting to get really pissed.
You guys, it's good. Can I roll perception to see how big their purse is? 19, 20, 22, 23.
You don't actually see a purse.
You don't have money, do you?
We have money. Watch. I grab down under the table and pull out money. You're not entirely sure where that just came from. But we've got 100 on it now. Care to bet?
Can I roll Arcana?
Yeah.
15, 16.
You didn't see a spell cast. You take them up on their bet.
Fuck it. I just want to piss them off.
Oh, man,
Go ahead.
Steve.
You have disadvantage on this roll.
17,
Okay.
14, 11.
11 and 15 and 13. You succeed.
Come on, guys.
Roll a perception check. You notice some of the coins look like they're disappearing.
Using fake coins, are we?
What do you mean fake coins?
It's literally fucking disappeared.
It's a big stack of gold in front of you. I don't think so. Here, another 100. Put $100 back, or 100 gold pieces back up.
You know this is considered cheating, right? Using disappearing coins.
There's no such thing. Are you taking the bet or not, newcomer?
What do you say, Okish?
I don't see any disappearing coins.
You say so.
You take them up on their bet.
Can I look underneath the table?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
You look underneath. Don't really. Roll a perception check, actually.
19, 23.
Ordinary underneath the table, except for there's a really dark spot underneath, right in front of the, right in front of them. Could be like a bag of holding, not exactly a bag because there's no bag there, but could be a similar concept.
Is it something grabbing?
You don't think so?
Can you explain to me what that hole is?
It's where we keep our money. It's none of your business. You did notice it's a lot closer to the oakish than it is to the halflings.
Mm. All of you are cheating.
We don't cheat here.
Hey, hi.
Yeah, Steve.
I want to come in and you know what?
What are you doing?
Blackjack.
Sure.
What about you, White Fang?
I'm drinking at the bar.
Thanks too fucking deaf to hear us. Come on, join. Go ahead and how much are you gonna be betting? I've been steamrolling these guys so far, and I've practically not really stolen, but taken how much now?
I'll go in with the
60,
gold.
then 100.
Yeah, 160. You're going with how much?
I'll go gold.
1 gold?
Just 1 gold.
Like, oh. Well, you're not very rich, are you? Okay, 1 gold it is. They put a gold up. A 4. 14.
Looking at gold.
And an 18.
20.
Yeah,
Probably takes the pot.
I should do
And then they go, oh, this has been interesting. What do you say we play some dice?
Why not?
For sure. Switch it up.
So they throw their dice.
12 and a 3.
11.
18.
You can add your proficiency for your dice.
Oh yeah, which is plus 2.
And
So
then your
13.
dex also.
And your dex. What's your dex? Plus 3?
Where's that? Oh, dexterity, yes. So
3, 4, 5.
5.
So 16.
16.
And you had what?
18.
Robert Stone looks it.
Yeah. You see they're looking really angry.
Come on, guys! I've been winning this entire time.
Fine.
I'm surprised I caught that.
Fine. Fuck that was a 19. So I had a 19 and an 8.
20. What about you?
I have 11 again. So 16 again.
16.
So you still win.
Come on.
Yeah, says I think we've had enough. Besides, it looks like you're running low on money.
No.
Roll a perception check.
Fuck, they used one of those fucking coins, didn't they? Shoot. Oh, fuck.
Notice, look at your stack. You had way more than that a couple minutes ago.
They've been stealing my fucking shit.
It's at most you've got 60 coins there. That's from your first batch of winning.
What happened?
Did you roll perception also?
15
15?
plus What's
Perception?
Plus 3, 8, so 18.
Okay, you noticed a minute ago his stack was a lot higher, but the two halflings had shared a look to each other and did that last gamble, and then all of a sudden his stack got way smaller for some reason.
Is there any reason why?
Go ahead and roll another perception.
23.
It seems like anytime they bet, your stack goes down once they pull out money.
So they're stealing literally from me.
I would like to intimidate. I know this is really fucked, but I'm gonna pick up both of them, both of these halflings, and just being like, "What's going on here?" And
I'll guard him from the oakish.
I kind of want to like slam their heads together too. Like,
You can if you want to.
that's what I would like to do.
So go ahead and
If they don't answer, or I don't know, just do that anyway.
do intimidation with advantage, so you can roll 2d20s.
Okay. 11,
Roll again.
16,
So 16 plus your intimidation, which is in charisma.
3.
You have
He made us.
Who's he?
the oakish.
Yeah, they kind of freeze and look at him, and the Oakish is actually backed up quite a bit. He's about 10 feet back.
How?
I cut him off and use intimidation.
You go to cut him off, and as soon as you go to intimidate him, you see his fingers go,
Fucking misty step.
and he disappears.
Oh.
Do I know which direction you could have went?
You don't see him anywhere in here. I mean, you're inside a building, though, so it could be.
You said the Oakish
Anywhere
just
outside.
disappeared? I didn't read all about
he
that.
has
I should
fucking,
have read,
well,
bro.
he has fucking misty step. He's an oakish sorcerer with misty step.
Robert really likes Misty Step.
I fucking hate it.
So he just disappeared?
I-
Damn,
Yeah.
So
he's a
he could
tricky
have went
bastard.
outside, right?
He
You
could
could
be
have gone
anywhere.
outside if you want to rush out there.
I rush out there.
Okay.
Do I see him?
You go out the door and you look around. You don't see him, but I mean, he could have been on any side of the building or gone above it, or the amount of time it took you to get outside, he might have just Misty Stepped it again. Or it could have been a spell worse than Misty Step that has more room.
I want to find that bitch.
Wait, Robert's gonna hunt him down throughout the entire campaign. I
Yeah.
watched him do it with another guy.
Wait.
Bags of tricks.
Yeah, you're
I
gonna
like
unleash
to
a
throw
freaking
out
wolf on
something.
somebody, Robert? You're gonna kill this whole town over this guy already?
You're gonna roll with it?
I'm gonna throw out the fucking fuzzball.
Okay.
Fucking something. It's a D8, right?
Yeah, roll a d8. But what are you throwing it out for? What's the point?
You're about to
Fucking
just-
hunt an oakish.
We don't even know what's coming out from the bag.
It doesn't matter. It'll fucking hunt that shit.
You better hope you get like Snake or somebody coming out of that bag.
Let's see, one,
Nathan Drake or something.
What number is the direwolf? It's all I need.
They do the most damage.
Not only that, they're better at tracking it. It's a fucking wolf.
Go ahead.
Four.
4. That's not a dire wolf. That's a boar.
Oh my
Whatever, it'll
gosh.
fucking work.
So you summon a boar until I hunt down the oakish.
Yes. Hunt down a fucking 10-foot oakish. 8-foot, so.
I love that he doesn't specify which one.
Just
Fucking
one.
8-foot oakish that stole my shit.
Until that it starts sniffing around and running around, and I mean, you can follow it if you want.
It's not gonna find anything.
Do you follow it?
There's no point. It's not gonna find anything.
It might.
Fuck it. Fine.
Okay, you follow it, and it's like an hour that you're chasing this thing around as it goes in and out of buildings. There's people screaming, guards telling you, quit breaking into people's houses.
I'm looking for my gold. This oakish fucking stole it. Shut up.
I mean, finally you reach the edge of town, and you see the oakish for a second at the edge of the forest, and it just waves at you
How
and
long does
disappears into the trees.
How long does it take for him to disappear into the trees?
Only a fraction of a second.
Shit. And I ran out of fucking javelins.
You gonna throw a javelin at it, bro?
I'll fucking throw my sword at him.
But when you look, and you're like, all of those are pine trees. He's a pine tree. I'm probably never going to locate him in there.
I just lost what, like fucking
Almost what, 140?
Yeah, I'm literally down to 60.
No, I mean, what you lost was what you'd been betting, so you only lost what was it you first put down? 15?
Yeah.
So you only lost 15.
What fucking spell was that?
Which one?
The fucking steal my shit.
Oh, it's the hole on the bottom was basically a portal that they were reaching through and grabbing your coins.
I
So
fucking
they would
saw
reach under the table and pull
Into the hole
point
and
from the top?
pull from the bottom of his stack. So just keep getting shorter as they grab them.
How the fuck was I gonna be able to tell? I
You're
saw the hole too.
Hey, I want to bet 100, and then it's like you have no money.
I mean, you came up with bag of holding, so you came up with, oh, it's already got them in there now. Oh, it's connected to my stack.
How the fuck would I know?
We could have Arcana checked it.
Fucking did a perception. Fucking.
But while he's chasing them, do you do anything? Are you helping him or drinking? Or?
Yeah, so I'm in the bar. I'm gonna go back to the halflings, and they should already be intimidated. But if I need to intimidate them again, I can. But I'm gonna ask them, like, what do you have to do with that Okish, and anything connected to him I need to know now, or
Right.
I'm gonna lift you both back up and make you kiss again.
No, please don't. It's look, he's got our kids.
All right, you help me, I help you.
I mean, how are we supposed to help you?
You tell me where your kids are, I get them for you. Stop swindling people with the Okish.
Yes, we'll definitely stop swindling people, but we don't know where our kids are. Or we would have them.
Fair point.
There's no way.
Okish doesn't
take on
give you any connection to where he is outside of this room.
We just know that this is where we met him, and we know he took our kids when we were traveling through, and every now and then he brings us a piece of their clothing so that we know that it's him.
How long have your kids been missing?
10 days? Look,
Where
we
did
told
they
him
go?
I don't
Anywhere? Just with the Okish?
yeah, just with the Okish, I don't know.
Oh.
We told him we didn't want to help him, and he brought us one of their fingers.
Okay, well, make sure you listen to him then so that your kids don't get hurt any further.
But your friend chased him away.
He'll be back. If obviously he's got a business going on here and a need to get gold,
I tell you,
we can find this.
between you and me, the murder started shortly after he got here.
Oh, right.
I don't think it was the wizard.
Well, that makes a few of us because I don't think it's the wizard either, unless he's Grandmaster mind controlling everyone.
I fucking barged right in, fucking panting.
You ran back a whole hour like that? Took me how long to talk to these fools?
Fucking charge right at the halflings, grab them both and smack them together.
They're gonna be like done with
They fucking steal my shit again.
We didn't steal your stuff. We just stole ours back. And actually, the Okish did it.
I don't give a fuck. You're giving them back.
We don't have any gold.
The fuck you don't.
Look at us. You see, they have no purses on them. They don't have any gold.
You had a portal to my fucking sack.
Steve, these Okish don't like. I'm sorry, the halflings don't like the Okish either. We gotta work together with them.
Fucking working together against fucking thieves.
Well, they could probably help us if they're so good at that.
I just got an idea. You two, where's the nearest bad, reputable tavern?
Oh, you want a whorehouse?
No, not that. Like, bad reputation in terms of, like, rogues and fucking thieves and shit go there, besides you.
Maybe Shambrinder?
Good enough.
It's about a week's travel.
I'm meaning in this town.
Oh, there's not a bad reputation. A poor reputation in this town for any of its taverns.
I find that very unlikely.
You were just cheating at the table. You know? Regardless whether or not your kids are stolen. That was happening, and everyone here acted like it wasn't.
Well, nobody knew that it was. I mean, you have to admit, the Okish's plan was pretty good. Nobody notices their stack of coins getting smaller.
Not when
I
you're
put
drinking.
my sword right next to his fucking heart. Shut up.
I'm sorry that you were swindled. It was very wrong of him.
You're just as guilty.
It was very wrong of us. Your friend is right. Look,
What?
isn't that your other friend getting in a fight at the bar?
What?
You see me arguing
White
back
thing.
and forth.
Great. Forgot about him.
Not a physical fight, but you see me arguing back and forth with somebody.
White thing, what's going on over there?
He said I can have no more.
You probably
You can't.
shouldn't have any more. Actually, no. Keep having more. I'll buy one for
Yep, I'll double that.
you.
Bartender looks at you
White
guys.
thing hammered.
He can't have no more, guys.
Why?
Oh, you don't want our money, huh?
I do
Alright.
want your money, but look at him.
I'm sure the Okish wants our money.
Yeah, that fucking Okish that was in here. You saw that bitch?
Yeah, he's in here every other weekend. Why?
Every other weekend. Does he perhaps have a room here?
No. Actually, I don't think he's ever gotten a room or even bought a drink.
Hmm.
You don't find that weird?
Kind of, now that I think about it.
Yeah, that motherfucker just stole my gold. Now I need to know where he is.
Oh, and he's got some halflings kids.
Oh, this is horrible. Horrible. I don't know where he is. They'll be back next weekend.
You're fucking annoying. I'm gonna
Well, weekend after next.
20 on an insight.
He seems to be telling the truth. It just never occurred to him, huh, maybe this guy that's gambling in my hall without buying anything is off.
Do you know anyone that would know?
I was just thinking that. I'm just about to ask.
I mean, maybe the city guards. I mean, they have to check people in and out of town.
Shall we take a strip? I mean, a trip? Not a strip. We need to go
I'm
find
sure the
guards.
captain wants you to take a strip.
She probably do, yeah.
After we go rest, we'll find out. Right?
Alright, well, I think we're going to need a couple rooms.
We already got those. You got
We
for
got
us.
White Thing in the bed. Drag him up there.
Thanks, I love you guys.
Alright, get some sleep.
Well, when I sleep, that means I heal.
They see that you're halflings and fucking flip
Oh,
both
yeah.
of them on
I
the
can heal
nose.
too, huh?
If you're going to take a long rest, yeah. That
Yeah.
means we go
No
to sleep,
sleeping.
basically.
Yay. I'm
Five.
back. No, you don't
Oh,
do that.
you get
Oh,
the full
it's
heal on a
deep,
long
yeah.
rest.
Full heal. No, you
Oh,
full heal.
because we're just doing
If you do a short rest, which is a 1 hour break, then you
that's
get
1 through 10.
I was at 1 HP, by the way.
Dude,
you were fine.
Not 15.
What if the Elfish had decided to hit you? Like, he
you
could
know
have
what?
breathed at you.
I
and
almost
gone down.
started, I was going to, fight the Okish too.
I was wanting.
But I'm like, I need to go for the halflings because they're weaker. I'm like, if I go for the
Yeah,
Okish, this
Misty
tree is going to freaking murder
that
me.
motherfucker had Misty Step, didn't he?
Yeah.
The troll stuff just throws me off in this game. Like, I think it's going to go one way and it's another. I'm like,
Fucking Misty Step. Fuck that shit.
Let's see. I actually went through that faster than I thought we would, so I have to see what the next part is. Assuming you guys want to keep going.
I'm down to. I'm not fucking exhausted. Surprisingly.
Apparently, I'm drawing stuff.
I'm surprisingly not fucking exhausted. After Dr. Martin shit. And having to deal with Tawny's bloody bitchy ass.
feel you on that.
Out of any manager that's been at Arby's that I've fucking opened with, bro. Opening with Tawny and closing with Tawny is the fucking worst.
Anything with Tommy sucks.
Oh, she's good at sucking?
Besides,
not know
when
that.
Manuel was working.
Dude,
When Manuel was
Manuel
working, he was
complains so
shit.
much. All he does is complain.
Holy fuck. I fucking hated Manuel. If I had to choose between Tawny and Manuel in terms of opening and closing, I would want to open with Tawny and close with Manuel. Why? Because Tawny would sit there and fucking keep me. I was scheduled 2 hours ago to leave.
Yeah, bro, Tanya will keep you the whole night. If you don't tell her, like, it's time to go, like, but it's only if she likes you. If she just like you, she'll kick your ass out 30 minutes early every day.
Like Nick.
And give you one
Bro, I
shift
think
a
she
week.
did the same. I think she did that fucking today.
She would give you Nick, like,
She literally gave. I think she's
one day
given
a
Nick.
week, bro.
No, I think she's given Nick 16 hours. That's it. Literally 2 days.
4 hours or 8 hours, 2 8-hour shifts.
Yeah, that's it. Like, oh.
And it's never really even.
You should
full.
probably look for another job.
Yeah.
Tommy's not going to give him the hours. Fuck no. George isn't going to give him the hours. Fuck no. Jason should be fired.
Jason, this is a whole nother thing.
But I literally fucking told Connie, never put me in backline with Jason ever. I will fucking break his fucking larynx.
He's
I
annoying.
fucking hate him. Dude, I don't care about what happened when you worked at Dunkin'. Shut the fuck up.
He always talks about Dunkin' Donuts, dude. He does.
But when I worked at Dunkin', I don't care. I'm glad you can fucking fry donuts, bro. Shut the fuck up. Glad you can fucking serve people coffee like you're at fucking Starbucks serving with fucking white soccer moms. Fine. And then when you go on fucking backline with him, fucking he just leaves.
Yeah, I know.
Where the
always has
fuck are you going?
He always has to go to the bathroom or some shit. I'm like, bro.
Where the fuck are you going? To the bathroom. Sebastian's gone. I don't think
Oh,
he's
yeah.
ever coming back.
No, bro, he's been gone.
He got fired.
Dude, he walked out. I don't know how Tawny got that covered up, but one day when we were like super busy, they were both on backline and I was running food or something, and all of a sudden I just see like Tawny like coming up to the front all worried, and she's like, go get Sebastian. She's like, he's walking to his car. He literally walked out and like left because they got into an argument, and he got into his car and fucking drove away. Like, I literally went up to him and was like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, I quit. I don't work here no more. And then I was just like, nah, dude, come in and stay. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's busy as fuck right now. I'm like, stop playing. Like, and then he was just like, he's like, no, I don't work here. And I was like, dude, why don't you
It's a
just sit in your
man
car and
show,
wait? I'm
bro.
like, just take a break. I'm like, just come back in a little bit. Like,
It's a fucking
and we could
show.
talk. And he was just like, no, I can't. I don't work here. No, I'm sorry, bro. Sorry. And then he left. Yeah, he is.
The thing with Sebastian, he can't push away personal relationships when he's working.
Well, not when he's working with his
Personal
relationship. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what the fuck? And fucking Tawny will sit there and try to fucking cover up for him because she's the general manager. So whatever she says,
Well, it's
George
that,
is
and it's
fucking
also
believe,
because if George were to find out, like, she'd get in trouble because she's breaking hella rules. And,
right? I
like,
think he already knows.
he's gotta know. That's probably
There's
why he
no,
doesn't care.
there's no way that he doesn't fucking know. Which fucking pisses me off a little bit because I'm like, why the fuck are you doing it? You want to enforce rule, and then you break character for your fucking general manager.
Dude, I want to stay, but I'm gonna have to go because I realize it's fucking 1 a.m. and I have to be up at 6 to go drop myself off.
Yeah,
Sorry. I
Oh,
totally
that's okay.
didn't realize it was so fucking late,
that's okay.
but
I fully understand.
this has been fun shit. Like, I can see why these campaigns go fucking hours on end, bro.
Yeah, usually it's no
Like
less than 2 hours, and like I've played games where it was like 6 hours.
No, we can. Yeah, I'll just keep this to the side, and we can just pick it up like whenever next time.
I know you're normally off on Mondays, right?
Yeah, well, now it's normally Tuesdays. It's just been Mondays because George was an idiot, so it should usually be Tuesdays and Sundays. But I get off like work on Mondays at like 5, usually 4 or 5. So yeah, we could do Monday nights.
Well, I was asking. I actually work Monday nights normally. But
Oh,
I know I was
there's
going
an
to
eight
request to switch days because he had said I know he's off Mondays. He had said you were off.
Yeah, I could do Monday nights. I mean,
But
I'll be off. Like,
Tuesday nights always work too because I'm
Yeah,
off then.
we could do
If
both
you don't
those
mind
times.
doing that.
Yeah, we can do Tuesdays.
We could make it work, and I mean, even if we got to switch the days during the weeks, I don't mind. But
But yeah, if you guys want to keep playing, I'll make sure to get it all prepped for what we're doing next and add in our hunt for our Oakish friends.
okay, sweet. Well, thank you guys
No problem.
for sharing
Yeah.
all of it.
Thanks for coming and playing.
Of course, yeah. I really had a good time. It was fun for the first time.
It wasn't fun the last time you played.
I've never played before, so.
Oh, I thought you played with Robert. And
No, I've never actually like played it. I mean, I've talked about it a shit ton, and I've always like watched videos
And
and
ended
stuff.
up canceling that session because
The
yeah,
Discord one.
Okay, yeah.
I couldn't do that.
You had, well, I couldn't either.
It was the first time.
But Matt ended up having school
Yeah.
because he's in college now.
okay.
Well, they wanted to do it at like 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. too. I'm like,
Well,
I
it's
got my
because
son,
the other
I can't.
people are EST.
And Eastern. Yeah, that would make sense then.
Already they fucking banned being a fucking tiefling.
A tiefling?
Tiefling's fucking good.
A half.
Is it like smaller than a halfling?
No.
I mean, there's.
I mean, it could be if you wanted it to be.
True, there's
It's your fantasy,
Yeah,
so-
you could be literally anything.
Shit. They fucking banned tieflings. They're all fucking religious and shit. Oh, I guess I should end this.
Why you?
Oh yeah, it's 3 hours and 41 minutes in.